Good. Good evening and welcome to Tyler, Texas, where the Pulaski Academy Bruins are visiting the hosting Tyler Legacy Red Raiders. It is an early game for us this evening, used to the 7 p.m. game, but I guess they do things a little different down here in Texas, so this game is starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. I am Holt Short, and I am joined here by the voice
By
of
the late voice.
the late voice
No, I'm not late. Never mind.
of the
I'm
Pulaski Academy Bruins,
not on
Mr.
time.
Josh Carroll.
Right. Thanks so much, Holt, and it's great to be here in Tyler. You know, it's at an away game, everything goes, right?
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything goes. So, as you see, the JROTC is down there presenting the colors, just finishing that up. What a beautiful presentation that they're doing here. This is an outstanding campus. I mean, we're of course not on their campus. We're at their shared stadium here at Rose Stadium, and also Earl Campbell Field. I don't know if you noticed that, but you'll see that the Red Raiders have won state championship to their name in 2004, and the other team that plays here, they have 3 state championships: 1930, 1973, and 1994. And that 73 team was of course the namesake himself was on that team, Earl Campbell. So very historical kind of place to be at the moment. And you know, as you were driving down here, I don't know if you noticed as many as I did, but there is like a historical marker like every mile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool. I wanted to stop, but Christina said, "Let's just get there." No, she didn't. I never even asked, but I did want to slow down and look at every single one of them. But that's just the history buff in me.
Well, I mean, the speed limit's a little higher
It
here, so
is.
they go by in a blur.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, let's see. Looking at last week, we had a fantastic game. You know, as I look back at it, of course, one of my favorites, Fuda Shinkawa, came around and picked up that interception and then an onside kick with the next play.
Yep.
So good for him. He had a great game.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts this week?
You know, I didn't realize that pick. That was a 70-yard return. You know, I mean, I guess he's that fast.
Right. It was just like it looked like it was just in front of us, and then he was in the end zone.
And then
Later looking back at the footage, it was like, wait a minute, yeah, that really was, yeah.
Well, as far as tonight's game goes, if you are a college team that is looking for a running back in the next 2 years, you're going to want to watch this game. First of all, we have our very own Joe Hyman.
Joe Hyman.
Set to break the 1,000-yard mark, rushing mark. He's 46 yards shy of hitting the mark. Fully expect him to hit it tonight. On the other side, for Tyler Legacy, they have not one but 2 running backs who are expected to play at the next level, the Division I level. They have Jamarian Miller, who is a 4-star recruit. He has, last I checked, 11 offers. Probably going to end up in Texas, but he does have an offer from Arkansas as well. And then there's Bryson Donnell, who's a 3-star. He has a number of offers as well. Both of them juniors, just like Joe Hyman. So again, this is 2 years ahead. Not next year, but the year after. Either way, you expect to see them run the ball a lot. From what I saw, Tyler Legacy does run out of the shotgun, but what they do is basically they have each of those guys on either side of Trent Adams, who is the quarterback, and it's just pick your poison. Which one are you going to try to stop?
Right.
And they each get a pretty good share of the runs. Adams does not throw the ball a whole lot, but you don't have to when you have that much talent to hand off to.
Certainly. That's absolutely right, and that's one of the things that we're going to see the defense try to pull off.
Yeah, and they've done a pretty good job of stopping the run this year. We've had the 3-headed defensive monster, of course, Fuda, and then joined by Josiah Johnson and Liam Dick. All of them, I believe, have over 40 tackles on the year. I'll have to double check that, but either way, those 3 have just kind of combined to form the backbone of what's been a stout defense. For the Bruins, a surprisingly stout defense, mind you. And it's, I'm not going to say they're winning games with defense, but The defense is definitely stepping up when the offense has had a few setbacks,
Yes.
namely in the form of interceptions that have been thrown.
Right.
The Bruins, both Bruffett and Pfizer, are going to have to watch that tonight and just be sure not to stare down the receivers. Go to their second, their third option as need be, and just rely on the offensive line to keep them safe and give them that time to get rid of the ball or to put it where it needs to go. One other thing I do want to talk about, Lane Hatcher put on quite a performance last night.
Yes, he did. That was a fun one to watch. He made us proud, that's certain. We watched from a pizza restaurant here in town, and it was really fun to watch the end of that game.
Well, I was to say that the game-winning touchdown, you think that Lane had anything to do with maybe getting in the coach's ear about that play call?
I believe he very well may. Grant was watching that, and he said, yeah, he called this one. This is the one that he came out and said, Coach, I know how to do this. This is my zone. I know how to play from here.
Which is funny because he didn't receive nor did he catch. He didn't pass or receive the touchdown. He was actually blocking.
Yeah.
In that after he pitched it on that last play. So, I mean, it's just amazing what they're doing because he threw 4 touchdowns, but then their other quarterback threw 3 touchdowns, and for the two of them, maybe they could combine for a Heisman, like a dual Heisman of sorts.
Right. All right. Well, I tell you what, folks, let's kick this one off officially, and we're going to turn to one of our favorites, Bad Habits. Got to kick this game off for us. Hang on just one moment. Check. Looking to pass. There's the pass, and it's complete to Cooper White. He's across the 45, the 50, the 40, the 30. He's going to take this one all the way
to the finish line. You're in the den now.
On the right side, 3 on the left. There's the pass. It's complete to Jalen Winter, and he's going to the house at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown.
Why bother putting up a fight when your victory is out of sight? The blood is rushing.
Little shovel pass to Joe Hyman. He's going to work his way up to the 40, up to the 35. Still trying to work his way across the field, across the 25.
Oh, you don't have a shot. You're in the den now. When the lights come on and it's our time to shine, we'll make our way down to the finish line. You're in the den now.
There's the snap to Pfizer. Immediate handoff to Caleb Nichols, and he works his way across the 40, picking up the first down.
There's a handoff, and he is they faked the handoff, and Fuda was not full.
So give us all you've got, or you don't have a shot.
All right, we've got you back here because this one's about to kick off. Sorry to cut bad habit short, but
Don't make a habit of it.
Oh.
Is it too early?
See, there we go. There's the kickoff deep. The Red Raiders won the toss, but they deferred to the second half. This one was picked up by Harrison Lane, and he stopped right there at the Bruins, what looks like the 40.
He stepped out of bounds at the 30, unfortunately.
Oh, okay,
he had
I missed
more
that.
running room, and he just wasn't quite aware of where he was on the field. It's almost a question of, do you just let that one go out of bounds right
Sure.
there and take the penalty? But it's cost him 5 yards, but still, if he kept that foot in bounds, it would have been to the 45.
Well, you've got Charlie Pfizer out there behind center to start this one off. He has 3 men to his left side, 2 to the right. He's moving from our left to right. There's the snap, looking to the left side. The pass is out there, and that one is complete. I've got to tell you just how tall this press box is. It is hard to see. That one is complete to Joe Hyman. He picked up about 5 yards. He stopped at the 35-yard line. The Bruins are already set up to go once again. This time he has twins on either end. There's a big shift, and they caused the defense to come across, but didn't snap the ball. There's the snap. Pass goes across to Dylan Allison. He picked up, actually he didn't pick up anything. He was right back at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 4 yards to go for the Bruins.
That was Jacalen Morgan on the stop there. The first attempt, Adam Mitchell made the stop. We've seen a couple of screen passes by the Bruins here, try to spread things out as they do.
Looking for the snap. There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman. He's looking downfield, a little bit of pressure. He's looking to pass, still looking, and he's going to get pulled down for a big loss. That's a big loss against the Bruins.
That's one of those ones where the receivers need to be aware of what's going on and look back and say, hey, I need to go back and help my quarterback out and get open rather than keep heading downfield where he can't quite find you.
So now they're looking at 4th down and 11 yards to go. Pfizer's looking to the sidelines. He has 1 receiver on the left side, 3 to the right. Hyman just behind the line. There's the snap, looking to the left side, rolling out. There's the pass. I'm not sure if that's complete. Let's see what the referees say.
They say no.
No.
The Raiders are celebrating.
Yeah, so that's their first stop of this one.
That is the 4th down conversion attempt did not succeed there.
Of course, we want to thank our pregame show sponsor, the Applied Research Center of Arkansas. Visit them just down the street from Pulaski Academy, and you'll find that they have the staff available to see your any type of medical needs that you have.
So we see Trent Adams out there for his first attempt on the first snap on the evening. He's in the shotgun. He has a single receiver to the far side, sends 3 men on motion. There's a snap. There's the handoff. The give is to
Bryson
Donnell.
Yep.
And he has run out of bounds. Looks like he is going to maybe lose a couple of yards there. We'll see where they spot the ball.
That was Romello Bell with the stop. He had a little help from Fuda Shinkawa.
They're going to have their work cut out for him tonight, as we see Jamarian Miller is actually playing as the single receiver on the far side there. Donnell's next to Adams, who's waiting for the snap. Sends a man in motion. Fakes it. He's looking deep. He's got Miller, and it is
Oh, my
caught.
gosh.
No, it
No,
is
he dropped
incomplete pass. Miller laid out for that ball, and it certainly looked like he had brought it in, but it was just in and out of his hands.
He had a lot of pressure from Josiah Johnson. He looked like he had that down to rights, but not quite.
No, but he had quite an impressive effort to try to get that ball there. So Red Raiders looking at 3rd down here and about 11 to go, 12 to go with 9:37 in this first quarter. Here's Adams in the shotgun. He's got trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side, man in motion across the middle. He's under pressure, and he lets it go, and it's intercepted.
Oh, it's intercepted.
That's with Zarius Woods, and he knows what to do with that
done.
ball when he gets it, as he is tackled at the 46-yard line. Big interception there as the Bruins take over on the interception by Zarius Woods. He looked like he was reverting back to running back form from his previous couple of years.
You know, he's 6'1", weighs 235 pounds. So I didn't think he was going to make it too far, but he did us proud there with that interception.
Yep.
Well, so they've switched it out. Looks like, I'm trying to see who that is to be sure, but that is Nolan Bruffett in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. He has the snap, looking to pass. The pass is complete to Jalen Witcher. He's at the 50, and he runs out of bounds inside Red Raider territory at the 46-yard line.
So Bruins certainly looking to try to fix a few things after an less than stellar first possession. Here in the second possession, they are actually now in Red Raiders territory.
Looking for the snap. He has 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Hyman, and he's across the 45. Nope, he didn't quite make it. He made it to the 45 and stopped there, so it's a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
No, he definitely was stood up there, and we've seen a surprising number of passes for a game that we were expecting to see a lot of running here.
They're already set up once again. Bruffett has 3 receivers on the left side, 2 to the right. Looking back to the sidelines, 8:54 left in the first quarter. Tried our best to get a game clock on, and we may try to in the second half, but didn't happen just yet. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Pass is out there, and it's complete to Joe Hyman at the 40, and he pushes his way up. Let's see, he did get the first down.
That was good awareness by Bruffett there. He was looking for his first receiver was Allison, and he was actually a double coverage, and he said, okay, I'm going to take the safety option, and it's the best safety option you could take right there.
Best option at
period.
Sure, yeah, period. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. The pass is out there. This time it is complete to Joe Hyman again across the 20, the 15. He's still on his feet, and there he stopped at about the 13-yard line. Another first down for the Bruins, and they are inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
That is correct. And now, what is the red? I guess that's I was like, I don't see red flags out there much, but I guess that's a towel on the field. It's in soccer.
That is a towel. Bruffett's in the shotgun. He has Hyman on his left side. He has 3 receivers wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Wide? There's the snap.
He's over there.
Pass is out there and just sailed over Cooper White's head.
Now, if he had waited just an extra second for that play to develop, Cooper White would have been open enough to bring that ball in, but just out of his fingertips. In case we mentioned it earlier in the game, you'll notice the 2 different mascots in the end zone. This stadium is shared. That is the Tyler Lions, the blue, but that's not who we're playing tonight. Playing the Tyler Legacy Red Raiders.
It's very familiar with the Texas Tech Red Raiders. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Hyman, and he is met immediately at the line. No gain on the play. Luckily for us, no loss. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they're definitely lining up to stop Joe anytime he's getting the ball. So Bruins might have to rely on the passing game more and more.
Bruffett this time, he has 4 receivers on the left, 1 on the right side. There's the snap, rolling out to the left. There's lots of pressure. Oh my gosh! And he got yanked down by the horse collar, flat onto his back. And of course, the flag came in. That's the PI Roofing penalty flag came in immediately.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, he's got to come out of the game or for a minute at least out of that after that one.
You hate to see it after he's had several just well played downs.
Let's go to the field for
personal foul. Face mask, number 99 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
I thought that was a horse collar. I didn't realize that was a face mask.
Oh, wow. That's even worse.
Because he was.
Yeah, he came down on his back.
I'm trying to think of, the mechanics of that.
The mechanics are painful.
Oh.
That's what they are. So, in his stead, Charlie Pfizer's back out there. Everyone's pulled in tight this time. You have 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Hyman is in the tailback position. They are at the 7-yard line. There's the snap. A little play action to Hyman. Now a pass to Hyman. He makes his way across the 10, and he's in there. That's a touchdown for the Bruins with 7 minutes, 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Hyman looked like they had him back there at the probably 3-yard line, but Aaron Sears just could not bring him down, and Hyman dragged him into the end zone for the 6 points and the lead. Bruins are going for 2 here. Pfizer's in the shotgun. He's got Hyman to his right. Bunched up formation here. Jumbo package, if you will. Pfizer's looking for a target. He's got one, and it is caught. Joe Hyman goes down for that one. I believe that was Joe.
Let's see.
No, that was Witcher.
That was Jalen.
Pfizer, I mean.
It is so, folks, this scoreboard, this press box has, if I recall correctly, it's 4 stories tall.
Okay.
And now I'm talking about just the press box itself. We're not 4 stories off the ground. We're higher than that off the ground.
Yeah.
The press box itself has 4 levels.
And we're on the top one.
Yeah, I think we are, yeah. And it's very reminiscent of announcing from War Memorial Stadium.
Yes.
So, that's kind of the distance that we're dealing with here. So, yes, a 1 and a 6 at that distance are going to look pretty
on the far side of the field.
Right. And so that's why I'm glad I've got my handy binoculars.
I don't know how you can look through those things with glasses on. Here's Von Seelig out for the onside kick. The Red Raiders going to get their first taste of the Bruin tendencies after they score. There's the kick. It is a helicopter. It's spinning, and it is loose. And the Red Raiders look like it just might have gone out of bounds, but the Bruins may have had a chance at it. That's the risk of one of those. I've always wondered why the teams don't just bat the ball out of bounds when it's coming at them rather than try to fall on it.
Let's go down to the sidelines. Grant Swindle has an update on Nolan. How's he looking down there?
He had serious whiplash after that. He is not looking too good. He's kind of wobbly, but I think he's getting checked right now for a concussion because that was a hard face mask to the face. The guy jumped and pulled him down by his helmet, and he came down very hard.
Yes, he did. That looked like it hurt.
There's Donald trying to find some room on that left side. He picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards.
And then Donald had that was Nick Bennett had a little extracurricular activity that luckily the officials didn't see.
So 2nd down and 5 to go with 6:42 and counting here in the first quarter. Bruins up 8-0 rather. Here's Adams waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. Play action looking for. That was Miller was the intended target. It was in and out of his fingertips.
And if he hadn't been watching closely, that was almost in the hands of Harrison Lane.
It certainly was. He was just a bit out of his fingertips. And yeah, we haven't seen him get a handoff tonight.
No.
And that's kind of something.
I do want to refer real quickly to the Crown Trophy live fan feedback and say hello to Sam Ryan's family. They're watching from Watercolor Beach during fall break.
There's the handoff. There's the give to Miller, and that's what we expected to see from him tonight as he picks up the first down and another 10 or 11 yards as the chains are moving. He's stopped right at the 30-yard line in Bruin territory. Raiders are right back at it. Adams saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. Nope.
6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Just kidding. He looks at the sidelines, waiting for a play. They were hoping to catch the Bruins off guard, but decided better of it. He has got Miller to his right. There's a snap. And he is sacked hard by Fuda Shinkawa. Blindside from the almost behind. And that's how you make a proper tackle. You no grabbing of the face masks.
Right. Wrapped him up and pulled him down.
So it is 2nd down and 15 as the Fuda Shinkawa makes his presence felt here tonight for the first time. Adams in the shotgun. Got a man in motion, pitches it to that man in motion. That man in motion loses it, and that is
Bruins have it.
Woods on top of the ball for his second turnover of the evening.
Isarius is wanting that Bruin claw tonight.
He really is. Oh, goodness. Well done. Good awareness by Azarius Woods there to put an end to that Red Raider drive.
Well,
I couldn't see if did anyone knock that ball loose or was it
no,
just
he just dropped it. It was he had the defender coming at him pretty rapidly, so I think he got a little nervous and just let it go.
Footsteps.
Yep.
Tippy tappy toes.
Roger and Jenny Cole are watching tonight, saying, "Have fun, go Bruins. Hope 16 is okay after that jolt." That's from our Crown Trophy live fan feedback. Here comes the snap to Pfizer, looking to the left side. There's the pass, and it was intended for Witcher, but it bounced off the ground about 2 yards in front of him.
Yeah, I
They're
think
gonna try that again.
He started to throw it, and then he had second thoughts and figured, I just won't get intentional grounding.
Right. I think you're right about that.
He's going to have to think about start running the ball. They're giving him enough room to.
This time Pfizer's in the gun. He has twins on both ends set wide. That's Hyman gets the handoff. He's across the 45, and he gets stopped at about the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 yards to go.
So with 4:56 left, the Bruins leading 8-0. They're looking to make their way back into Raider territory again.
You know, Christina pointed out something a moment ago that it stands true. I'm watching their coaches, the Red Raiders coaches on this end of the field, and it is amazing they're not getting a sideline warning because they're out there on the field every play. Has 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. He's going to carry it himself straight up the middle, comes across the 50, and he got the first down.
That's right. They've been giving him room to do it, and might as well take it if they're going to give it to you. Clock's still ticking away, 4:20 left to go.
They spotted that 1 yard inside Red Raider territory at the 49-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Bruins.
I just now noticed it's a digital marker over there.
Yeah, I was watching that a moment ago. They're both digital. There's the snap, looking to the left side, passes out there, and it's complete. That's Joe Hyman. He picked up about 3 yards, it looks like. It'll be 2nd and 7. He was brought down by number 17, Josh Oliveris.
That is his 5th reception of the night, I believe, already.
Yeah, I think you're right.
3:34 to go in the first quarter. Clock is just ticking away.
He has twins on either end and Hyman in the backfield. There's the short little pass to Hyman. He runs right into the referee and is stopped at about the 36-yard line. Looks like that'll move the chains again. That's a first down for the Bruins.
It's a shame he ran into the zebra because he could have had another 5 or 10 yards or more.
Yeah.
He good blocking downfield. That was well executed bubble screen by the Bruin offensive line there.
The referee walked over and apologized to him. He has twins on either end. Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. He passes it deep, but that's not going to make it into Jalen Witcher's hands. Going to come back and try again for 2nd and 10 from the Red Raiders' 36-yard line. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
You know, we don't have statistics on the other team, the height and weight, but I'm real curious how big number 99 Garfield Lawrence is.
Oh, that's just position and grade. You're right. Okay, never mind.
He just looks like a giant out there. He's the defensive tackle out there, or defensive end, rather.
Here's Pfizer in the gun. He has twins stacked on either end. There's the snap. Rolling out to the left side, passes out there, and it's complete to Jalen Witcher at about the 21-yard. Nope, he's going to spot it at the 22. It's still a first down for the Bruins inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Well-placed pass by. Is it? Nope, it's just shy of it.
Oh, is it? No, you're right. I said 22-yard lines, didn't I?
Knocking on the door.
Knocking on the door.
Yep.
Just pecking on the surface, as they said in Star Wars. Come on, man.
I don't remember that part.
Come on. It's just before Luke turned off his.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll have to. Everybody out there's like, no, keep up the nerd talk. He's got 4 receivers to the right. There's the snap. Oh, and he's going to get brought down. He is sacked for a loss by number 55, Jadian Williams.
Trying to tell who that was. So that sets the Bruins back. They looking at 2nd down and 17 to go, says the scoreboard, with 2:25 to left. And counting in this first quarter. been going fast.
It has. You know, that's what happens when you have a team that runs it as much as they do.
Well, and the Bruins, they've had quite a few completed passes, but I guess they just haven't gotten out of bounds on them.
That number 9 you see out there, number 99 you see out there is 6'4" and 285 pounds.
Goodness, that was almost picked off. That was. Let me get my binoculars out here too.
Right.
That was number 3.
From the Crown Trophy live fan feedback, Jason Walton says, I want to give a shout out to PA Cheer. They are awesome. They are. He has twin receivers on the right, triplets on the left. There's the snap. Looking to pass. Rolling out of the pocket to the right side. Still looking. There's the pass. It's out there into the end zone, and it's caught. Nick Giesel, touchdown for the Bruins.
He was uncovered. He'd gotten away from his man in the far left end zone. Wait a minute. Referees are talking about something.
I don't see a flag out there, though.
He might have gone out of bounds maybe, but he was in the far corner of the end zone, and he just, he saw, hey, I need to get it closer to where my quarterback can
Let's
see
go down
me.
to the field.
Ineligible receiver number 3 of the offense went downfield on a forward pass. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
We do not have a number 3.
Yeah, there's not a number 3 on the roster.
I guess he's maybe.
2. Okay. He meant number 2.
That was Nick Giesel. I guess. Not sure how he was ineligible, but.
Thank you, Coach Taylor, who's next door. He kind of gave us the signal. No, he meant 2.
Maybe he was referring to something else.
Peace out, man. Yes, this time Pfizer is in the gun. He has 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right, all spread out wide. 3rd down, 22 to go. There's the pass. It's, oh my goodness. That was intended for Joe Hyman, and it's intercepted by Red Raiders' Josh Oliveris.
Oh, that was one of those. He just was staring down his receiver and threw it. I mean, there was any number of Red Raiders that could have picked that one off. At least 2 of them that had a bead on it.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that one stings, though, because we were just right there.
You go from 6 points to here's the ball back.
Right.
Minute and 37 left in this first quarter. Adams is back out there. Got trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. There's the handoff. It's to Donald. He is stopped after a gain of, I'm going to say 3 yards up to the 28-yard line. Still in Bruin territory. Here is Miller's and Donald's are both gonna be next to Adams. Donald's in motion. There's the handoff to Miller. He is stopped after a gain of about a yard or 2. He tries to make something of it. They're gonna give him 2 yards.
Well, from the Crown Trophy live fan feedback, Elizabeth and Charles Clogston are watching and say, way to go, Fuda, go Bruins.
Well, that was Fuda on the stop there, so. Not sure if that was a little precognitive call there. That was a direct snap to Miller. He's got Donald out there blocking for him, but he is only going to pick up about 3 yards, well shy of the 4th down. As Red Raiders going to see if they have a punt team or not. It is 4th down and 2 to go with 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
They're not going to kick it, so I'm guessing this is a
unless Adams is a punter.
Right.
It's entirely possible. Nope. 10 seconds. They are going to go ahead and get one more play in before the quarter ends. Bruins bunched up in the middle. They're looking for the run. Handoff to Miller, and he is stopped short of the first down.
Nicely done.
Well done. I believe that was Josiah Johnson on the stop there.
I think you're right.
Zarius Woods was in there to help him. He's having himself a night. So the Bruins, as the clock ticks to 0, have turned the ball over, or forced the turnover on downs, rather. And the referee says Let's do it again on the other side of the field.
Right. So we're going to move it on down. Let's take are we ready to take a short break? We'll be right back with more Bruin football on PA Live.
Senior Jalen Witcher is our Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Coach Kelly says that Jalen is one of the most hardworking and respectful young men at PA. He has a tremendous attitude and is always available to help anyone that needs it. He carries that same attitude into athletics, in football, and wrestling, where he is a state champion in both sports. There is no doubt that these traits help him succeed in everything. Please join us in congratulating Jalen Witcher, the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week.
Welcome back. Teams are still huddled up out there.
Got some first quarter stats for you.
Go for it.
Charlie Pfizer went 7 of 12 for 41 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Nolan Bruffin was 3 for 4 for 44 yards before he took a nasty penalty, face masking, if you will, and had to be taken out of the game. We'll see how he's doing possibly at halftime. Joe Hyman has 3 carries for only 8 yards. They have absolutely been keying in on him for the run. And Joe Hyman has 6 receptions for 57 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Witcher has 3 receptions for 28 yards. And
well, Bruffin's back out there. I believe that's who that is. Trying to see. Yeah, that's right. This time he passes across to Joe Hyman, and he makes his way up to the 25-yard line. It's about 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd and 2.
They are going to force them to play closer to the line and not give up the deep ball or not want to give up the deep ball if they just keep throwing it to Joe out in the flat.
Should be all right.
Yeah, I mean, if it works.
So here's Bruffett once again. This time he has 5 receivers on the right side. There's the snap. Short pass lateral nearly over to Joe Hyman. He gets brought down by the top of his shirt, the nap of his shirt, I believe.
Yeah, it was another one of those just, you kind of
really
cringe
close
when you see them.
Yeah, but it did pick up the first down, and he shook it off.
Are they pecking on the
surface? Yeah.
They're
going to do it again. 5 receivers set up on the right side. They look back to the sideline. The coach gives them some sign language. It's not American Sign Language. That's Kelly Sign Language, KSL. There's the snap. Lots of time. There's the pass out there. Oh, no. That was intended for Zach Biagioni. Kind of hit him in the numbers.
Open.
Yeah, hit him in the numbers, but I think it bounced off his chest.
Oh, it should have hit him in the numbers. And Bruffett threw it out in front of him for some reason. He was just standing still. He was saying, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open.
Right.
And it kind of makes me wonder, I mean, because that's not like Nolan.
Right.
He's usually going to be the, hit him straight on.
This time, Bruffett, he has 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right, 2nd down and 10. There's the snap, looking to pass. He's got lots of pressure. The ball comes loose. Oh, and thank goodness one of the Bruins jumped on it. Of course, they're still scrambling down there. He says, no, y'all quit it. Oh, he says, that's a Red Raider ball. That is what happens when you have a dog pile of that size, because I watched, who was that? That was Shannon McDaniel drop on that ball before anyone else was there.
Yeah, but he must have not been able to get his hands on it.
Right.
So that is the 3rd Bruin turnover. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes, 1 on downs, 1 interception, and now a fumble.
Nearly
it's
had a second
triple
one.
crown you don't want to get.
That's true. 10 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in the first half. The Bruins lead 8-0.
There is Adams in the shotgun. Got single receiver on either side. He hands off to someone who just got crushed trying to go up the middle, and they're going to give him a couple of yards. Wait and see who that was. That was Donnell, that was Donnell.
He was stopped that time by Josiah Johnson. He was the first to meet him at the line. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Waiting for the snap. Adams got a couple men in motion. There it is. There's the handoff again, and once again the Bruins are there to meet Donnell as he picks up maybe 2 or 3 more yards. And Bruins have certainly set up to stop the run here tonight. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6 to go with 9:55 and counting in the second quarter. Been a rather low-scoring game for at least the Bruins. There's a snap. Adams fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. He doesn't find anyone. He's just going to have to get rid of that ball, wisely so. He gets knocked down and then helped back up by Luke Witham. And it's going to be 4th down and 6 to go. And we see Adams come off, and number 32 for the Red Raiders is out there.
That's their punt man.
Let's see if I can find out what that man's name is.
Jack Janus.
Janus. I think that was.
He is the nephew to Janis Joplin.
Yeah. There's the snap. There's the punt. Back to receive is no one. That was. More teams should probably do that.
Right.
Because the whole point is you get the ball as high as you can to give your cover team time to get down there. Well, if there's no one going to be returning it,
just kick it far.
Kick as far. Yeah. Don't worry about the specifics of what angle and trajectories. No, just boot it.
Not trying to reach orbit here.
Nope.
So 9 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the first half. The Bruins lead 8-0. Have it at their own territory at the 21-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Folks who are just joining us for the first time, you may notice that we are a little more descriptive than you might hear on other television broadcasts, and that is because we have many Bruin fans who are visually impaired. So we love to describe the game for them. He has triplets stacked on the right side this time. He's going to go to the right side. That pass is complete to Dylan Allison. He's still on his feet and finally brought down at about the 29-yard line. Yes, the 29-yard line. Not quite enough for a first down, but it'll be 2nd and 2.
That was Pfizer that time out there for his rotation. Excellent job by Dylan Allison to shrug off at least one tackler and take another with him before he was brought down.
Pfizer's going to stay out there for another set.
Just under 9 minutes left in this second quarter.
This time he has one receiver on the right, 2 on the left, and 2 in the backfield with him. There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman. He's looking to pass. Lots of pressure. He's going to have to get rid of that ball. The pass is out there. Let's see. It hit Hyman right in the hands, but he wasn't ready for it. He was
already in the end zone is what he was doing.
Well, and he had two defenders who were running right at him.
Well, he was looking at he wasn't looking at the defenders. He was too busy thinking, goodness,
I'm about to score.
He wants that one back.
Yeah, he does. So it's 3rd down, 2 yards to go, 8:36 remaining in the first half.
I thought Pfizer was getting in trouble getting across that line of scrimmage, going to get himself a penalty.
This time he has 3 on the right, 2 on the left. There's the pass. It's complete to Hyman. He's across the 30, makes his way up to the 35, and that's where he's going to be stopped. That is enough for a first down for the Bruins.
See, I think that is 9 catches for Joe Hyman now.
Wow.
Should have been. Well, I guess he would have caught that one if he'd got the other one. But
sure.
He'd be over 100 yards receiving. But he is still got his work cut out for him to cut that, get across that 1,000-yard mark. He's got 38 yards to go, but passing seems to be working. So.
Yep, the Bruins are in Raider territory at the 35. He has 2 receivers on the left, 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Little play action there. Pass goes to the right to Dylan Allison, and he's forced out of bounds at the 42. Yeah, the 42-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 3.
Charlie Barker out there. They're using him in some interesting fashions. They had him earlier next to Pfizer in the shotgun, and he actually was running a delayed pop pass or something, because he got open when he eventually threw it to Hyman deep, the one he dropped. But so here is Pfizer in the shotgun. He's got Caleb Nichols, I believe, to his right.
He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Woods.
That was snap goes to Woods, and oh no, it went back to Pfizer, and now he's going to get sacked for a big-time loss.
That is, I think, the 3rd one on him tonight. He's got to learn to get rid of that ball.
Right. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 16 yards to go for the Bruins.
So what they're probably going to be looking to do here is just try to cut that in half.
Yeah.
try to get it back to a more manageable 7 or 8 yards. And it's funny saying 7 or 8 yards is manageable, but
Sure.
for the Bruins,
It is.
it is. We have not seen Cooper White's name called tonight, but we're not
Hyman.
gonna-
Hyman is behind center. He has 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right. Now man in motion. Snap goes to Hyman. He hands it off to Pfizer. He passes back to Hyman. Hyman's across the 45, the 40, the 50, the 45, the 40, and he's forced out of bounds at the 35-yard line, easily enough for 2 first downs.
Cooper White and Alan Thomason did an excellent job of just making sure he had his blocks and he had that opening. Well done job by the offensive line and the receiver there, offensive lineman and the receiver there to get him downfield.
Here's Pfizer once again. He has 4 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. There's the snap, rolling out to the right side, looking to pass, get rid of that ball. He runs across he makes his way to the sidelines just in time to meet up with the original line of scrimmage. Actually, it looks like he picked up a yard.
A yard. Ran 15 to get 1.
Right. So that'll be 2nd and 9.
With 6:57. How is it almost halfway through the second quarter?
Seriously.
My goodness.
That's what happens. All right, we have a timeout on the field taken by the Red Raiders. We're going to take one with them.
It's a hug and haul timeout.
Thank you. A hug and haul timeout. We'll be right back with more football on PA Live.
In Week 5, the Hatcher Agency Defensive Player of the Game was senior outside linebacker Liam Dick. Liam's favorite class is trigonometry with Mr. Dunn. In addition to football, he is also on the Bruins soccer team. In his spare time, he enjoys playing Minecraft with his friends and singing country music. Please join us in congratulating Liam Dick, the Hatcher Agency Defensive Player of the Game.
Texas Day Brazil, a Brazilian steakhouse featuring an all-you-care-to-eat dining concept, is a proud supporter of Tyler ISD Athletics. Join them for an unforgettable dining experience located at Old Jacksonville Highway and Dueling Oaks Drive.
All right, we are back. That
So-
is some hospitality right there.
Yes, sir. Room service.
Wow. We had one of the folks here from Tyler Legacy came in and said, hey, do y'all want anything to eat?
So I was going to give some scores from around the state.
But those games haven't started yet. Yeah, there's the snap to Pfizer. He pitched it to Hyman, and he gets stopped right back at the 35-yard line. Oh, they're going to say it's a bigger loss than that.
A couple yards.
Yeah, so 3rd and 11, it looks like.
Along with Carson Gallagher.
That's
3rd and 11.
Red Raider offensive or defensive line is certainly proving quite stout this evening.
Certainly are. Pfizer in the shotgun. He has man in motion. There's the snap. It looks like he handed that one off to Witcher, and he works his way up the sideline, picks up the first down, maybe. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like the official says that he ran out of bounds. Yes, that's a first down. Ran out of bounds at the exact spot he needed to. Thank you, sir.
Charlie Barker laid a rather nasty block on one of the Red Raider defenders. He didn't take too kindly to. Was talking to the ref, asking him, "Hey, any help here?"
Right.
It looked clean.
Pfizer has 3 receivers on the right, 3 on the left. Looking to the sidelines. All right. Now he's calling for the snap. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. Pass is out there, and it just sailed over Joe Hyman's head.
Looked like there should have been a flag there.
Yeah,
The defender had a little, there's a reason Joe was trying to reach behind him to catch that ball.
Right.
But no flag, no penalty.
Go Bruins from Fort Hood, Texas on our Crown Trophy Live fan feedback. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the first half.
Bruins in Raider territory. Here is Pfizer in the shotgun.
Pfizer's in the gun. He has all of his receivers in tight. There's the snap rolling out to the left side. Looking to pass still. Lots of pressure. Get rid of that ball. He's going to run back to the other side of the field. Now he throws it out there. Let's see who comes down with it. Nobody. He had Cooper White in the end zone, but it still sailed over his head. It's another one of those where he ran for about 20 yards to get nothing.
Nothing. Oh, and I mean, Cooper White's the one you're going to want to throw to in the end zone, but wow.
Going to run down some of the live fan feedback here shortly when we have a moment. Thanks for sending all that in.
Tyson McCarroll just came out there. Probably give Cooper White a break after as much running he's been doing.
Well, and he has. He's used to it, though. Pfizer's in the shotgun. He has Hyman wide on the right side and 4 other receivers on the left. There's the snap. Looking for Hyman. He's got him at the 20. He reaches out. I think there might have been a face mask there, but it wasn't called.
I mean, Joe's looking for it. So, I mean, not only was there a face mask, he actually allowed him to hang on to him and stop him from getting the first down.
Right.
So that's going to be our second 4th down conversion attempt for the Bruins on the night.
That's the Aloft Hotel 4th down conversion. My clipboard's out in the car. What can I say? All right. Pfizer set up. He has 2 receivers on the right, tight. 3 tight on the left. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. There's the pass. Oh, no! Off the fingertips of Hyman. So this one, again, is going to turn over on downs.
Goodness, with 5:44 to go in the half.
Wow.
Bruins have still leading 8-0, but this is a very unusual game so far.
It
this
certainly
not
is
the kind of game you see, I imagine, from either team. The Raiders coming off a loss to, I believe, Lakeview, was their opponent last week. I'll have to check on that. But
stick around for the Ackles Carpet One halftime show. Matt Pulley's going to talk with 2 very special students from the thesis class.
There is Donald up the middle. He picks up, he's going to get close to that first down. They're going to say, yeah, let's move the chains. As the Red Raiders finally get something going on the ground there after numerous attempts.
That was Cameron Mercer on the tackle.
There's Adams. There's a handoff to Donnell. Or I'm sorry, that might be Miller. Yep, that is Miller. He picks up about 7 or 8 yards. They're trying to go to the outside now. The running up the middle wasn't working too well for them.
So I mentioned Cameron Mercer a moment ago with that tackle. Well, today is his 18th birthday.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Happy birthday to Cameron from us and also from Boyd Mercer. He says, thanks, guys. Go Bruins.
Here is Adams in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it to Donnell, and Donnell is going to get wrapped up by Josiah Johnson, who cleaned up a little bit of a miss by Fuda there. Good job by both of them, though, running him down. So that's going to be 2nd down and 2. Bruins looking to slow down this.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8, rather. Yeah, that was a Longview that Tyler Legacy lost to last week, 37-14. So they're looking to bounce back here tonight with 4:30 left in the half. And here is Donnell, and he picks up the first down as well as a big hit from Woods.
Right,
there.
he ran right into Isarius Woods. Thankfully he did, or else he was looking at open field in front of him.
He certainly was. So they are flirting with the midfield marker, maybe an inch shy of it. 4:12 left in the half. Here's Adams. Got the play in. He's got both of his running backs on either side, twins to the near side, rather. He's looking deep. He takes a hit, and it is incomplete.
There it is. Yeah.
Now, there's a flag from the back judge, but the side judge was closer, and he didn't throw anything.
Yeah, they're going to talk about it a second. Let's see who comes out on top.
Hey, the back judge is saying it was a pass interference. But the side judge doesn't seem so sure.
He's going to pick it up.
He's going to go tell the white hat. It's going to say pass interference. So
5 of the defense, 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
So Bruins defense going to need to step up big here. with 3:51 left in this half if they're going to keep that goose egg up there under the Raiders name.
Goodness gracious.
So here is Adams. Tells his line, this is the play. No, he's going to wait for the snap. He's going to hand off to Miller. No, he's going to keep it, and he is going to pick up about 7, 8 yards before he's brought down. Red Raiders on the move here.
Second down, 4 yards to go. 3:35 and counting left in the first half.
Adams going to be in the shotgun. He's going to have twin receivers on the left side. Couple running backs on either side. He gives it to one of those running backs. That's Miller. Miller's going to pick up the first down and then another 4 yards as the Raiders are knocking on the Caldwell Toyota red zone door. To the 21-yard line of Bruin territory with just about 3 minutes left in this game, or this half.
He was stopped by number 15, Dale Pino.
Attaboy Pino. Here is Adams again in the shotgun. Same formation as last time. There's the handoff to Donnell. No, that's Miller. He's up the middle, and he's in the end zone. That's a touchdown, Red Raiders, as they get 6 on the board. And there are some enthusiastic Red Raider fans out there tonight.
Yes, there are.
With 2:49 to go, Bruins are forcing the Red Raiders to go for 2. Adams wants to talk to his coaches about it. Says, is that what we're doing?
What are we doing, Coach?
What are we doing?
Hey, Coach.
He says, hey.
What you want to do?
Number 7.
I want you to go out there and score.
I'm going to throw you the ball.
All right, Coach.
So here is Adams. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Adams waiting for the snap. Got a man in motion. He does not do anything with it. He's rolling out. He throws it in the air, and it is caught by Harrison Lane out of bounds. And that 2-point conversion is incomplete. So the Bruins still lead 8-6 with 2:49 to go in the half.
Wow, and then the cheerleaders tumble through the end zone.
That's quite the impressive setup they have out there.
It really is. If you can see that over there, the band is set up behind that end zone to our right. And let's see if Popeye can show us a shot of that real quick just so you can see it. They've got all those chairs, and earlier today we watched as some of their staff members were out there kind of measuring that off with a stick to make sure they had each one of those chairs a certain distance apart. But that is an impressive band and very impressive cheer squad as well.
Hopefully we'll get a show out of them at halftime.
I think we may. I hope so. Of course, being on the home team side, of course, so they'll be facing our direction too. So we'll have them going on in the background as we hear from Matt Pulley and 2 of the thesis students this year talking all about their experiences there and how much they enjoy that class and why they have taken it. So it really is quite.
Ackles Carpet One halftime show.
That is the Ackles Carpet One halftime show.
This is the nicest Ackles Carpet One studio we've been in all year.
I think you're absolutely right about that. Looks like that is Christian Baxter out to kick this one. He's going to kick it deep. That one is received by Hyman at the 25-yard line, and he ran out of bounds at about the 29, it looks like. So that's where the Bruins will start their next drive.
He did not see anywhere to go with that ball and just wisely got out of bounds and said, hey, we'll take some more time to work with on offense. Hopefully the Bruins will figure it out and get into the end zone this time. They certainly have struggled so far.
Got assistant athletic director Sam Gillespie in the booth next to us, and he's been very helpful to us this week, getting us set up. In the meantime, here is that Pfizer? Yes, it is. He has the snap. Pitch goes out to Hyman, lateral. He makes his way up, picks up about 3 yards. No, I'm sorry. He ran 3 more yards from where he caught the pass. He made it right back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10.
Yep, 2:30 to go in the half. Once again, one thing about these screen passes is that clock keeps on ticking.
Pfizer again in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers wide to the left side, 1 wide on the right. In the backfield, there's Hyman. On his right, There's the snap, looking to pass. Pass is out there. Let's see. That's got Witcher. He's got him. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jalen Witcher.
Well-placed pass by – no flags.
No flags.
No flags. Well-placed pass by Pfizer. Well-run route by Witcher. And that'll put the Bruins in double digits at 14.
Goodness gracious. Where did that come from? That was another 70-yard pass, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, it was – I don't know how long it was in the air for, but it went 70.
Yeah, it did. It just hung there. I had flashbacks of who was that played for UCA and went to the Bulls, shot it up real high.
Oh, they did kick it. There's the extra point, and it is good. As the Bruins lead 15-6. Who? Okay, say that again.
Was it Scottie Pippen? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah. Just shoot it up real super high.
He didn't have that high of one. No.
Okay.
I can't think of anyone that just notorious for rainbow shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I dreamed that and it didn't actually happen.
I mean, Scotty Thurman's shot had a little bit of an arc, but he had the quick release. I mean, it was just like.
How about that injury from Dak? Where he broke his leg?
Oh, I didn't see it, thank goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
It was horrible to watch.
Was it like Deisman?
It was like Eric Ware from, the NCAA.
The one I always remember is Gore, Frank Gore.
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, no, this one, it was bad. I'm not even going to describe it.
Well, where was the one?
Where was the one in the big dance?
I'm not going to go on a rant about how they set up those things, but it's confusing to the players because the stands are lower,
right?
And so they're not they don't know where. Like, they jump up, they're thinking they're going to land where the kids are.
That's Dale Pino
and
with the onside kick, and it's covered up immediately by the Red Raiders.
But they're so used to jumping in the air and then coming down eye level.
Right.
And, you go up, and for a split second you forget. And, I mean, there's been a number of injuries like that.
Yes. It's just dangerous.
Well, another nice and interesting thing about this, the press box.
Yeah, we've got baseball up ahead.
World Series baseball. The Astros. Yep. Asterisks.
The asterisks. Oh, my.
2:03 left to go in the half. There's the handoff to Miller. He's got room on the right side. He is off to the races at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And the Red Raiders have just punched right back and said, you can do that through the air. We'll do it on the ground. So they put 6 on the board. It's 15-12. And the Red Raiders have sent out their kicking team. Say we're at least going to keep it within 2. And the band is set up like they are going to come on the field at halftime. So
well, it was either that or catch this extra point.
There's the kick. It's up, and, well, they're not in great position to do it. Is it good? As the Red Raiders still trailing 15-13 here in Tyler. We're going to take a break. You're listening to PA Live.
This Friday Night Spotlight is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Pulaski Academy would like you to join us in recognizing our core value student of the week, Senior Reese Aldi. According to Mr. Toppich, Reese is studious and always looking to improve as a student. Her thesis project on the physical and psychological impact of acne is going to be stellar, with multiple interviews from physicians and patients. Reese is always supportive and encouraging in the classroom setting. She exemplifies the core values. Our core value student of the week is brought to you by Caldwell Toyota. Just another way Caldwell cares.
We are back here in Tyler, Texas, as the Bruins lead 15-13. We saw a whole lot of action in the, not a whole lot of action in the first quarter, and then halfway through the second quarter, things really started to pick up here with a minute 54 left till the half.
Kick this one deep again. Looks like Hyman's going to carry that one again from about the 28-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 yards after receiving it. So the Bruins are going to start at the 36-yard line. 1 minute, 48 seconds remaining until halftime.
One thing I've noticed is this Red Raider team is, I almost want to say deceptively fast.
Let's go down to the field. Grant Swindle has got something. Speaking of Joe Hyman. Joe, what's going on with Joe tonight?
Joe Hyman is very angry and confused about the last play because he thought that he was going to they blew the flag because of face mask, but they stopped him right there when he was still moving forward. We're all confused and don't really know what's going on. Coach Lucas said that he was going to talk to someone after that.
I'm sure he would. There's the pass. It's out there. It was intended for Dylan Allison at the 50-yard line. It's incomplete. They're going to try it again.
What did he say Coach Lucas was?
He's going to go talk to somebody about that.
I bet.
He's going to go have some polite words with somebody. He really is the most polite person. I can't imagine him. Hey, listen, guy. I don't need to talk to you about this. Listen, no disrespect, but there's the handoff to Hyman. He makes his way to the right side of the field and then turns it up. He picks up about, looks like 9 yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and 2. Nice job.
So with 1:29 left to go in the half, clock is ticking away. Bruins looking to pick up this first down and then probably take a couple of shots downfield. Don't have to hurry it up if they're going to take advantage of what time is left, though.
Right. There's the snap. Look, Pfizer's looking. He's got a man out there. It's complete to Dylan Allison, and he's forced out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's a good first down for the Bruins.
And it's be interesting to see what the Bruins do with the space they're being given. They were playing soft coverage there because they don't want to give up anything deep, just like they did with Witcher on the previous drive. But at the same time, Bruins might unleash a hook and lateral here.
Here's Pfizer in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. He's rolling out to the left side, looking to pass. Still looking. Lots of pressure. There's the pass. Was that received? Let's see. Yes, it was. Joe Hyman picks that one up at the 30-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 2 from the Crown Trophy live fan feedback. Howdy from Houston. Welcome to Texas. From the Nugent family, rooting on those Bruins. We've got 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in the half. Stick around for the Ackles Carpet One halftime show. Here is Pfizer in the gun. He has 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He had the snap, and he gets sacked by number 32. That's Jack Janus.
He showed his hand way too quickly. He started trying to run forward before that ball was even snapped. Yeah. I almost wonder, is that could have been illegal formation or illegal motion, moving before move time is allowed.
He has 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left this time. There's the snap, looking to the right side. Lots of time. There's the pass. It's out there. He's in triple coverage, so Dylan Allison's not going to get there.
None of the defenders, one defender picked up where it was too late, thankfully. But, the intended target, you said that was Dylan Allison?
Yes.
He was not aware at all that ball was where it was.
Right. Well, Miss Schuster says, "Go Bruins, we're missing you at home tonight. Looking good." Thanks for joining us, Miss Schuster. That comes to you from the Crown Trophy live fan feedback.
So Bruins looking at 4th and 4. It's an Aloft Hotel's 4th down conversion attempt here.
And somebody's going to call timeout. That's the Red Raiders. Let me catch up on some of this Crown Trophy live fan feedback. Let's see. Harrison Lane says, "Go Harrison. Love and miss you, Mom and Parker." Watching from Jonesboro, let's go Bruins. And Alex says they're now in Raider territory.
Alex
okay.
Dillard Alex Dillard was the
that's
Razorback shooter.
Yes.
He did have a bit of an arc to his shot and a bit of an accuracy to his shot too.
Right. Let's see. I think I already got that. All right, let's go down to the sidelines. Grant, what have you got for us down there?
We actually watched it on the live stream because one of the coaches was curious. The last touchdown the Raiders had, he reaching the end zone. He actually dropped it at the 2-yard line. So technically that shouldn't be a touchdown, but there's nothing we can do now. This is past the time, but we're definitely going to Coach Kelly's going to do something about it. I don't know what he can do, but he did drop it at the 2-yard line. So
not much that we can do at this point, unfortunately.
So just for those who couldn't pick it up with the stutters, that there should not have been a touchdown for the Red Raiders earlier. And there is a receipt pass. They're going to say it is caught for the Bruins. That's good for a 4th down conversion attempt and a Loft Hotels 4th down conversion attempt. We do have a timeout by the Bruins as they are now.
They're inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Yep.
So 26 seconds remaining in the half. We're going to keep it right here for a moment.
I think they can get at least 3 shots in. That was a 71-yard touchdown reception by Jalen Witcher earlier. Oh.
That's just a play and a half right there. Let's see. PA is a great team. I think they could really pull this one out. Go Mason, the beast, number 57. From Arizona, go Bruins, go. Thank you so much for all of your Crown Trophy live fan feedback. And thanks to Crown Trophy. Let's say hello to them. You know that Crown Trophy of Little Rock has every type of award to recognize athletes, students, and even co-workers. But more than that, Crown Trophy can customize drinkware, badges, and even rings. Whether you have people working for you or working hard on your team, show them your appreciation by recognizing them with something special from Crown Trophy of Little Rock. Visit them online at crowntrophy.com.
You know what we need? We need one of those smart boards so we can start marking on it,
Yeah.
and circling who's doing what. And you look right here, this guy,
I think you're right. That's what we need. There's the pitch to Hyman across the right side. He's trying to turn it up, but he's going to get nowhere fast. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I'm not sure if he made it to the sidelines or not. The clock is still ticking.
He did not.
We got 10 seconds and ticking. Oh, now another timeout by the Bruins. Going to go ahead and save that last. Looks like they lost a second in the call.
Interesting that they. I figured they would try to keep enough time on there so they could get 2 more plays in, but it's like they're going to get 1 more play
Take
in.
their second timeout of the half. Timekeeper, please put 10 seconds on the game clock.
There you go.
All right.
That's good of him to catch that.
Thank you.
So I guess they might still get those two plays in. Going to be quick ones, though.
Yes, they will. 2nd down and 11 is what they're looking at right now from the Red Raiders' 20-yard line.
Yeah, they were hoping to catch them off guard with that Joe Hyman running play, but there's only so many times you could say we're going to give the ball to our best player. You go stop him before they figure out, hey, let's stop that guy. Easier said than done, but
yes,
they certainly have cued in on the run from Joe tonight.
Coming into tonight's game, he has a few D1 offers.
As he should.
Yes, but still not getting the attention I think he deserves.
Yep.
He has 5 receivers stacked on the right side, not stacked. Passes out there. Oh, and he's got it. Let's see. Yes, that's a touchdown. Who is that? I think that's Dylan Allison.
It looked like it might have been. We'll
Trying
see.
to see. Show me your face. There he goes. Yes, that is Dylan Allison with that touchdown. Wow.
Wow, this is what I want to see, the replay. I want to see it, but I don't want anyone else to see it in case it wasn't. And he looked like he got that left foot in before he went out of bounds. So 6 seconds left on the clock. Bruins are going to attempt a field goal here. Or an extra point, rather. Oh, they got him offside.
Yes, they did. Get him a little closer. Let's see if they stay out there.
Von Seelig looks to the sideline. Coach says, go get the 2 points, guys. So Red Raiders getting their first taste of the extra point activities of the Bruins, if you will.
Retry.
So going to have 1 yard to go for this one. They're going to send, that is Hyman, Nichols, and Woods out there. See who gets the snap. Hyman's got his hands ready like he's going to get it. He's got a couple blockers in front of him. He's going to get in the end zone for the 2 points as the Bruins take a 23-13 lead into, well, not quite the half. 6 seconds left to go.
Wow.
This we didn't really get a chance to tell everyone about the Applied Research Center of Arkansas at the pregame show due to technical difficulties. Let me tell you about them right now. When you visit the Applied Research Center of Arkansas, you will receive the highest quality diagnosis and treatment. Their skilled staff and doctors specialize in treating acute illnesses that set in rapidly or are severe in nature. You can get accurate and prompt lab work done on site to ensure that you get the most appropriate treatment. That's Applied Research Center of Arkansas. Go there.
Yeah.
Get better. Get healthy.
So the Bruins lead by 10, 6 seconds remaining in this first half. Stick around for the Ackles Carpet One halftime show. Matt Pulley is here to talk about the thesis class with 2 of our seniors that are in that class. And real excited to bring you that information. We're also going to have the Red Raiders band on the field. The ball gets kicked up in the air, taken at about the 16-yard line. The Bruins come out and stop them right there.
It's going to leave exactly 2 seconds left. You almost kind of want to give him a chance to run around a little bit more just to run the clock out, but at the same time, you don't want to give him any open field. So
certainly not.
Just stop him when you can and let him deal with those extra 2 seconds. So the Red Raiders starting at the 16-yard line in their own territory. Here is Adams in the shotgun. He's got running back on either side. He hands it off to, that's to Miller. Miller's got running room, but not enough as he's brought down at the 31-yard line, and that'll do it for the first half here in Tyler, Texas, with the Bruins leading 23-13. We're going to take a quick break.
Take a quick
and then
break.
We'll be back with a fun and informative halftime show.
Yep, we'll be right back.
You're listening to PA Live.
Hey Bruin fans, there are lots of ways to support your school. One is Kroger. Everyone shops at Kroger using their Kroger card. If you designate Pulaski Academy as the beneficiary, a percentage of your purchases come back to the school. Another way is through Amazon Smile. We have a Stock the Lounge right now for our teachers. You can purchase goods on Amazon and a percentage of the purchase comes back to the school. You can find that in your email or watch our Twitter feed at PA_advancement.
Well, thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. I am joined tonight with 2 special guests, seniors, Lily Hawkins and Catherine Ford, who are both in our senior thesis class, and they're here to share a little bit more about their senior thesis project and what that looks like. And I'll start with Lily. Lily, welcome.
Thank you.
And Lily is in the thesis class and writing a thesis, and I would not quite halfway through, but getting close to halfway.
Probably about then, yes.
About how many chapters do you have?
Almost 1. We're getting close.
Lily, tell us a little bit about why you wanted to take thesis, and tell us a little bit about your project.
Well, so I was in Honors International Studies with Mr. Toppich last year, and we kind of finished off the year writing a paper for the Concord Review. And my paper was on the Iranian Revolution. It ended up being about 31 pages long. And I think that was really, when I realized that I could do that, I felt very prepared to go into thesis. And my writing has grown a lot since having classes with Mr. Toppich, and so I definitely wanted to keep along that track. And I think it's something that, it's kind of a tradition, like writing a thesis, like it's something that you hear about when you're a freshman or a sophomore and that you look forward to. And so I've been pretty ready to be in this class since I was younger to kind of take on this challenge.
I love it. I love the fact that you said, I want to take on this challenge, because it is a challenge. Not an
That's
easy
right.
project, and but tell us a little bit about what your topic is and how you gathered and began research and writing this.
So my topic is recidivism rates in the American prison system, that's repeat offenders. So I'm looking at people who have gone into the prison system and then after their release have subsequently gone back. And I'm kind of looking at what contributes to this, what's created this problem, and then ending with a policy recommendation for what are some concrete things that can be addressed to curb these rates, and in that curb prison, like incarceration rates in general.
What about this topic drew you? I mean, you could have chosen anything, but what about this particular topic was something you wanted to write?
Originally, so I'm hoping to go to law school, and so I was kind of looking for like a legal or criminal justice topic. Originally, I wanted to look at the juvenile justice system, but after I talked with Mr. Topic, we realized that this was a good way to incorporate a lot of the issues I would have been addressing in the juvenile system, but there would be more of a wealth of information on this topic, and it'd be easier to get interviews, get sources. And so I kind of turned this way and I started reading about it, and the more reading I did, the more and more I got into the topic, and I really this summer like dove heavy into the reading, and by the time school started, I was super excited and I was in it.
Where do you even begin? How do you begin? How do you start? What's the first part of this look like?
Well, I spent about a week thinking about how to start, and then after that, the biggest thing I did is I took it from broad to smaller, and so I looked at like what are the biggest things I want to focus on, and then I just went to the library, got a couple books, and just started reading. And then after I'd read a little bit, I kind of started looking online, and then by the time 3-4 weeks in, I had a pretty good list of things that I'd read, and I felt like I had a direction, and that's when we storyboarded, which was super fun, getting to do it on butcher paper. That was cool, and that's, I think, kind of when it really came together for me, seeing all these different pieces that I wanted to focus on, and then being able to see it like laid out. That was really when I felt like I was ready to start. But the reading was a big thing, like reading early, that definitely was where I started and where I was for a long time.
For a long time. Any surprises or challenges that you maybe didn't think of or kind of hit you as you got into this, maybe that you had to overcome from the start?
I do think I was lucky enough to have, I'd already written a paper of a pretty substantial length, but I do think that looking now back at kind of the research times, like kind of August, September, it was more research than I really ever anticipated, and the amount of reading and looking for sources to talk about that source, and the amount of, I think the work you do on the front end, that was a little bit of a surprise, but I think the biggest thing, being on top of your stuff, that really helped me, knowing when my deadlines were and meeting them, that definitely was helpful in staying on track, because it's a huge project to take on.
But you have a lot of help. Share a little bit of kind of how you feel that support and that help from not only from Mr. Toppage, but from faculty and even the other students as well.
Well, of course, Mr. Toppage, he's read a lot of my work at this point, so he is a great editor, and I'm very thankful to be in this class. But I have two really great committee members, Mr. Simmons and Ms. Fitzgerald, who teach 9th grade and 6th grade respectively. They have been great. They're super helpful. They're really interested in what I'm doing, and they're always super excited when I give them my stuff. And the biggest thing is I'm lucky enough, I have a couple friends in my class, but even then, the class we have, we can bounce ideas off each other, and everybody is really willing to help you with this sentence, or, oh, I need a title, let's all talk about it. And I think that's been really cool, like seeing as seniors kind of how, as a class we've developed, really I could text anyone in our class period or even in thesis and be like, hey, can you, read over this paragraph for me? And they would say yes. And that's been super helpful throughout the process.
What will be the outcome from this project for you?
One of the biggest things, of course, will be like the research, writing skills, the time management that I'm going to take with me into college. That's really what I came into it wanting to get out of it, is to be even more prepared, more than I already have been prepared at PA, to go on and be successful in college. I hope my thesis turns out well. I'm pretty confident that it will, but I hope it does. I would like it to be something that educates people, that people can read, hear my defense, and feel like they can't come away from it having learned something about an issue that maybe they didn't know a lot about. And so if I could just educate a few people on kind of what this issue is and why it needs more attention in our community, and then for myself, just get some of those essential skills out of it, I will be very happy at the end.
Awesome. There's no doubt you're going to be successful at college and beyond. And speaking of that, colleges, have you made a decision yet?
I have not made a decision.
Tell us what schools are you looking at? I always like to hear
I'll give you I'm applying to quite a few places, but my top 3 would be the University of Virginia, Baylor University, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Awesome. Well, great, excellent choices. Lily, thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing. I can't wait to see your defense and to read some of it. And by the way, folks that are listening, if you'd like to see last year's defense series, we have that online at our website. If you go to thepavac.com, actually you can click on a link there, and Mr. Toppage uploaded those. Due to the COVID crisis, we had to do our dissertations through video. So if you'd like to see a couple samples of those from last year, just go to thepavac.com. All right, well, with me tonight is also senior Catherine Ford, who is in the senior thesis class. Catherine, thanks for being with us tonight.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So, Catherine, share a little bit about kind of why you wanted to take this class and what kind of led to that decision.
My sister took it. She graduated in the class of 2019, and she was really dedicated to the class. I remember her like sitting at her desk reading her sources, and I was always like, what is she taking? And so when I heard it was thesis, I kind of wanted to follow what she did a little bit, and I also wanted to challenge myself. I knew that it was like definitely going to be a big deal for me, at least, because I'm not necessarily the strongest writer, but I wanted to prepare myself for college, and I knew I could do it.
When you were thinking about doing this, did you ever think, gosh, this is 50 plus pages, so this is a little overwhelming?
Yeah, it definitely, my anxiety kind of got the best of me. I was definitely like on the fence of whether or not I should take it, but I was like, it's definitely gonna be a big deal, but like we have the whole year, and I thought if I spaced it out, planned enough time into it, I could do it. But yeah, definitely a concern, the length of it.
Share a little bit about what your topic is and what led to the decision to choose that topic.
I'm researching American standards of beauty and their effect on the self-image of young females. I really just wanted to pick it because I'm passionate about it. I think it's a huge issue today. I think girls younger and younger are having to deal with the ideal of beauty, and they have to look a certain way, and society wants you to look on what's in trend, and I think it can lead to big issues down the road, self-image issues, anxiety, eating disorders, and so I think it's a really big issue that I was passionate about.
And I think that's such a huge concern right now for particularly students your age and younger. You look at social media and all of that, and it just seems like everything is coming at teenagers with image and how they look, and they have to look a certain way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure there.
A lot, especially because social media, like you said, like girls younger and younger are like getting involved in it, and it's becoming a lot more personalized. You can take it home. It's no longer like reading through a magazine. You like get to participate in it, and so yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the process in the beginning. Were there any things you found that maybe as you started this project that surprised you or were difficult as you kind of got into it?
I knew I wanted to talk about like the evolution of beauty and like past beauty icons like Marilyn Monroe, Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, but I also, as I started to like research, I found that I wanted to talk a lot more about like the status of beauty and how there's a lot of advantages besides just like the physical appearance of beauty. There's like social and like economic benefits, and I was reading and it was crazy, like more attractive people get more space on the sidewalk, like people give them more space, they're more likely to make more money or get a higher job position, and they even said like more attractive school children get less of a punishment than less attractive, and so there's a lot of like advantages that you wouldn't think that are associated with physical beauty, and so I'm definitely going to focus on that more.
How do you begin the process of writing a thesis at this length?
Well, we kind of started over the summer. Topics like got us on Google Meet, and he wanted us to really start early because he wanted to prepare us, and so I kind of just started gathering a bunch of sources. I gathered like 30 something, and I was reading about like 20 before I even just start like writing a word. So it was a lot about reading because I never really appreciated how much research you have to put in. And so he really wanted us to feel like we were experts in what we were studying, and so I had to do a lot of reading, and I just, as a rule of thumb, like grabbed all the sources I could, even if I didn't think I would use them, because there's a lot of background, and so I just grabbed what I could and kind of cut down from there. But there's a storyboard and like on a butcher paper, and you kind of just how many chapters you have, you put them into groups, and it's just a good visual. And before you start your outline, to have that. And you also have a committee team, which is like 2 to 3 teachers and staff that can help you with ideas and your outline and editing, things like that.
So, Catherine, any idea? I mean, the minimum has to be 50 pages. But any idea of how long you think this will be?
I think mine might be around 70 to 80. I added a new chapter recently, but there's just so much, and especially on the physical and psychological effects. You could write a whole paper about eating disorders in itself, so definitely going to be longer than 50.
Obviously, this project really is going to be great experience for college choices. Do you have it narrowed down, or have you announced it? Or?
I'm not decided yet, but it's between 3: Arkansas, Ole Miss, or University of Alabama. Yeah.
All SEC schools.
Yes.
Good,
yes.
Good. And obviously, this will be a major project as you move into college. I mean, you recognize that. I mean, the experience that you've gotten from that. How do you see that kind of reflecting what you'll do in college?
That's a good question. I think it's great for an experience, like you said. It'll definitely prepare me for writing and the intensity of writing up there. But my topic, I don't think that I'm necessarily going to study it, but it's made me kind of want to take more of an interest in social media. I wanted to major in business, and so social media is a huge part of business, and it's made me see different things of media that I hadn't seen before, but it's definitely going to prepare me for the research up there.
Absolutely. And I think that's a great part of this project, is that you can choose something you're passionate about. You can choose something maybe that you want to pursue as a career. But for you, obviously, the experience of research and writing, but who knows, at some point you may look back and go, oh yeah, this really prepared me for what I'm going to do after college and in life. So, well, Catherine, thank you so much. I can't wait to read the final product and hopefully see the defense, but I appreciate you being with us here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank my guests, and thank you, listeners, for staying with us during this Akel's Carpet One halftime show. Enjoy the second half of the game.
And welcome back as we see the Tyler Legacy Band wrapping up their set. Always nice to see a good show out there on the field.
Absolutely.
It just kind of makes the fall night that much better.
It does. It makes it feel like football season. You got a big brass band out there. It looks good. Well, I tell you what, let's run down some of the statistics first, and then we'll go to the live fan feedback.
All right. So Charlie Fizer finished the half with 18 of 29 for 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Nolan Bruffett went 5 of 7 for 57 yards, and you have to think that he's still feeling the effects of that hit earlier.
No doubt.
Joe Hyman had 7 carries for 15 yards. Charlie Fizer, unfortunately, had quite a few sacks, and he's negative 27 yards on 6. You say attempts, but a lot of those were just attempts to run for his life. And then Jalen Witcher had 1 attempt for 11 yards. Receiving-wise, Joe Hyman has 13 catches for 128 yards and 1 touchdown. Dylan Allison had 5 receptions for 32 yards and 1 touchdown, including the almost ending touchdown catch in the corner to put the Bruins up by 10. And then Jalen Jalen Witcher has 4 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. And Cooper White has been surprisingly quiet so far this evening with only 1 catch for 11 yards. And I imagine they're probably putting their best defenders on him, their best cornerbacks, best safeties, make sure he is not getting the ball. On the defensive side, these unofficial statistics, Fuda Shinkawa has 3 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for a loss. Josiah Johnson has 3 tackles. Liam Dick has 2 tackles. Azarius Woods has 2 tackles, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery. Cameron Mercer has a couple of tackles on his birthday. And Dale Pino has 1 tackle to his name as well. Of course, these are all unofficial. I imagine there's a few we've missed, but from this angle and with the action moving as fast as it is, it's hard to keep up. We don't have the benefit or the liberty to go back and look at every single play like they do at the end of the game.
Sure.
So, now then, you said you had some live fan feedback?
Yeah, we've got a lot of it, actually. So this coming from the Crown Trophy live fan feedback. Let's see. I'm going to skip that one. Bennett and Brandon Perkins, class of 2019, say, "Go Bruins." Let's see. Trey Adams, class of 17, tuning in from UCA. Great catch by Dylan. Yes, it was. Trey, good to hear from you, my friend. Go Big Red. Welcome to Tyler, PA. This is a pretty good TL team.
Tyler Legacy team.
Tyler Legacy team. And out of to our own team, winning at the Rose is a big feat. Best of luck to both teams. Well, thank you very much.
So I got a question for that.
Yeah.
First of all, what's that person's name?
Yeah.
What's your name? And tell us, is that kind of like the nickname, TL, or
is it TL or? Yeah, and from what I understand, of course, the school was only renamed 2 months ago.
Yes.
It was formerly Robert E. Lee High School, or Lee High, I think is what they called it, and it was renamed to Tyler Legacy. Of course, there is a Tyler High School across town, so that's you don't confuse those two, and so that's why this one's named Tyler Legacy.
So they may not have had time to come up with a
Yeah.
new nickname. Well, there you go, guys. TL.
Let's see. How about this one from Jason Walton? He says, PA's team is so good. Well, thank you very much. Well, we've got about a minute before it looks like the teams are already out here. At least ours is. The other one's making their way out now.
They're at their huge tee.
Getting hyped up to come back out on the field to warm up again. So I'm sure they're going to tack 3 more minutes onto that clock.
So here's what's interesting. They renamed it 2 months ago.
Right.
But they were able to get that. That's a pretty impressive feat.
Well,
when you think about it.
If renaming an entire school, I'm sure has months of planning involved.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it's not like they did, just use it for both teams because that's the Tyler colors.
Sure.
The Tyler Legacy colors.
Yeah.
And of course, they're quick to get that sucker down.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sure it takes a little bit to get it backed up.
They should put it behind the field goals and so you can aim for it when you're kicking.
Yeah. I like it.
It's like a little catch the ball as it's coming in.
All right. Well, let's go to the sidelines. Grant had actually got a quick interview with Coach Kelly about the first half. So, Grant, tell us about or get Coach to tell us about the game.
I'm here with Coach Kelly. What did you think about the first half?
Defense really stepped up in the first quarter, had a lot of big stops, led up at the end. And we're going to go in the first half and fix some things. Look at the film. Thanks, Grant.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. I'm not terribly sure, but I think that was Coach Zach Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Sounded a little bit different, but good to have him out there. He's, of course, teaching the personal fitness class now, and Grant's excited to be in that class this year.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So
good stuff.
The Red Raiders will receive to start the second half. They're going to be moving from left to right. Bruins have Vaughn Seelick out there for the onside kick. Those are brought to you by
Crown Trophy.
Crown Trophy.
Nice little spin right across the ground.
That was a good kick. That was just an excellent job by the cover man to bring it in.
That was, I believe that was fielded by either number 0 or number 8. I'm going to go with 8.
Hey, they do not have a number 0. I kept thinking that same thing. I see
Right.
that. The 6 and the 8 both look like a 0.
Well, when you get a wrinkle right in the middle of the jersey like that, it can very easily look like a 0.
All right. I don't even know why. Yeah. Anyways, let's do a football game here, folks. We got Trent Adams out there in the shotgun. He's got his running backs on either side of him. He hands it to Miller, and he's looking for room on the right side, and he does not find much of it as Josiah Johnson shuts him down after a gain of, they're going to give him 4 yards. Josiah Johnson certainly got to him pretty quickly. That's been the dangerous side for him. He's been looking on that right side, and he picked up that touchdown earlier in the evening, running on that right side. So Bruins are going to have to cue in on that. It's 2nd down and 6 to go with 11:32 in the third quarter, rather. There's a man in motion for Adams. He's in the shotgun. He's looking deep. He lets it go deep. He has a man deep, and that is Miller, and he is going to get in the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow.
Red Raiders. He beat Jalen McKinney, and Miller's that quick and that dangerous. And you certainly see there why he is a highly sought-after recruit. So Bruins leading 23-19 as the Red Raiders are looking to tack on another point and make it 20 for them. It is a bobbled snap, and it is loose, and it is fallen on, and it is a failed extra point attempt for the Red Raiders as Christian Baxter did not even get the chance to get a foot on the wall there.
Right.
I don't think the snap holder was ready for it.
Yeah.
The holder was not prepared for that ball.
11 minutes, 20 seconds left in this game, in the third quarter. It's going fast, but it's not going that fast.
I mean,
right?
Texas de Brazil. Interesting.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, these 6 o'clock games are fun.
I'm trying to figure out, there was an advertisement up on their board there. And
I just didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, you mean, is that what you're looking at? Texas,
yeah, well,
Brazil?
it had it across the.
I see.
Had it across the big shot.
Gotcha.
Well, impressive facility, as we've mentioned before. I always like it when it's kind of sunken in.
Yeah.
Into the ground, like it kind of gives it a
that bold
cozier
shape.
feel.
Yep. Here comes
Baxter.
Christian Baxter. Kick it to the Bruins. I can see that's Joe Hyman on this side, and that's Harrison Lane on the opposite side. It's fielded by Hyman, but he stepped out of bounds just after receiving it, so they're going to place the ball at the 31-yard line for the Bruins.
I mean, it's one of those where do you let him go ahead and catch it and see if he can get more yards, or just let it go out of bounds and take the 35?
Right.
Take the ball at the 35-yard. I'm assuming that the Texas rules are the same here as everywhere else. So the Bruins started off with the ball in their own 31.
All right. Trying to see who this is, whether that's Pfizer or Bruffett or somebody else. He has 3 receivers on the right. That's That's Pfizer. Hand off to Hyman. He picks up, nothing. He's right back at, nope. Scratch that. He picked up 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Bruin tennis team had a fantastic week this week. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that here in just a few minutes. 11 minutes and counting on the clock. Pfizer's in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers stacked on the right side, 1 receiver on the left. He has Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. He's going to roll out to the right side, looking to pass, still looking. The pass is out there in the hands of Dylan Allison, and he picks up the first down. Good job, Dylan Allison.
Good job of Pfizer stepping up in the pocket, getting rid of the ball at the right time, and not taking a sack, but not being silly with it.
10 minutes, 41 seconds. The clock is paused at the moment.
They did get out of bounds there.
Here's one to note. Texas does not have a sportsmanship rule.
Well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that tonight.
Right. This time Pfizer has 3 receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Looking to the sidelines. Now he's ready for the snap, and there it is. Little pitch out to Hyman. He's going to try and pick up. He got 2 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 2. Or excuse me, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Joe was looking to go around the end and saw there wasn't much room there and tried to cut back inside the guard and the tackle and just couldn't find much to do in there either.
Looking to the sidelines. Coach Kelly's giving him some of that KSL. He has twin receivers on either end. Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman. There's the pass. It's complete to Witcher, and he is brought down immediately by Josh Oliveris. That's a first down for the Bruins.
Do you speak KSL?
A little bit.
A teeny bit.
Yeah. I know how to say go route lightning. That's about it.
Nice. Yeah, I've never actually paid attention to signs on the sideline. I have to start doing that.
Right. These twins on either end. Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. The pitch goes to Hyman. He's across the 35. Brought down at about the 31-yard line. That's another first down for the Bruins. 9 minutes, 36 seconds and counting on the clock.
This is what you want to see from the Bruin offense, just a good, steady, forward-moving drive that, keeps the defense off the field, gives them some rest. But that being said, they need to do what they haven't done a great job of, which is capitalize when they're this deep into Raider territory.
Biagioni comes in on the near side of the field. He's got 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Pfizer's in the gun, looking to the sidelines. He has 10 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. He wasn't ready for it. Hit him in the face, but he got it still. Looking to pass, but instead he just kind of kept it and ran it out of bounds to pick up 2 yards. Wow, that's good for him for, just kind of
hanging on
to the ball and not letting it bounce off his face mask.
No, he was not ready for that ball at all. And
I'm not sure what made the center think he wanted the ball all of a sudden.
Well, he picked up 3 yards out of it, and again, I think he made a smart call just getting out of bounds rather than trying to force a pass that could be picked off in traffic.
We've seen what he does when he's under too much pressure. He has 3 receivers on the right side, 1 far out to the left. That's Witcher. There's the snap. Looking out there. He's got it up in the open, but that was intended this time for Cooper White. Well, it was in his vicinity.
Yeah, if he'd waited a little longer for that play to develop, and he had the time, the offensive line was giving him the time. That's, the Red Raiders have only been sending 3 all night, but they're a tough 3 that's going up against.
Tell you what, with the hospitality here, we might have to come down here a little more often. Sandwiches,
talk to Coach Kelly about set up a couple more
cookies,
visits,
sister-to-sister cookies. There you go. There's the snap to Pfizer, rolling out the right side. Lots of pressure. He's got the pass was out there, but I think that was more out of desperation than anything. At least Allison tried to bring that in, but he only got a fingertip on it. So it's going to be 4th down and 7 yards to go for the Bruins. 8:52 remaining.
That was definitely the design play, but it was just a little hurried. And I think if Allison had even come up with the ball, he still was going to have some trouble picking up a first down.
This time Pfizer has 2 receivers on the right, 3 to the left in this Loft Hotel 4th down conversion attempt. There's the snap. Looking to the left. The pass is out there. Let's see. No. He had Hyman and Witcher in that area, but they also had 4 defenders.
Witcher had no idea the ball was in it. I mean, if he'd looked up, he had a shot at it.
Right.
But he didn't. He wasn't expecting a moon bow.
Right.
It's nighttime. You can't have.
Sure. Okay. All right. Sure.
So again, the Bruins just having trouble once they get inside that 30-yard line.
Trying to see who all's out there. Goodness gracious, he better bid him out of bounds quickly.
Goodness. Sorry about that. That was number 4. That was Miller once again.
He gets forced out of bounds by Fuda Shinkawa.
But not before he picked up big chunk of yard there. Stopped just short of the midfield line. It's the Red Raiders looking to strike back and take the lead here. Here's Adams in the shotgun. There's the. Yeah, he does hand it off to Donnell, and Donnell's taken down after a gain of about 2 up the middle. I want to say that was Dale Pino and Luke Witham in there on the stop. Now here is, look at this. This is Bruce Bruckner out there, took the snap. He handed it off to Donnell, and Donnell, once again, gain of 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 to go for the Red Raiders as Bruckner is going to stay out there.
He's stopped by Liam Dyke on that one. 7 minutes, 50 seconds remaining.
Bruckner's also taking the snap.
Excuse me, Liam Dick. Thank you.
One of those nights. There's Bruckner. He is going to pass. He is rushed, and they're going to get Woods for a penalty. That pass is in and out of the hands of Miller, who might have been in the end zone. I'm not entirely sure that should have been a penalty on Zarius Woods. Maybe a little home cooking there, but you know, you're going to see that. So they're going to get Zarius Woods most likely for, they're going to walk off the roughing the passer. So very, very unfortunate penalty for the Bruins there, on the Bruins there, as they had the Red Raiders backed up, or at least set to deal with the 4th and 6, and instead it is 1st and 10 from Bruins 32-yard line. 7:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bruckner. He gets a snap. He hands it off to Donnell, and Donnell's no right. And it's a fumble, and the Bruins have it as Liam Dick comes out and says, this ball is mine. This ball is ours. Let's go the other direction, folks.
7 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Bruins continue their lead 23-19, and now they've got the ball back.
That is the third fumble recovery for Liam Dick on the year.
Let me tell you a little bit about the tennis team. The Pulaski Academy tennis teams continue to dominate high school tennis during both state championships at Burns Park. This was the 6th consecutive title for the boys, while the girls secured their 2nd straight title. All 12 Bruin players were awarded all-state honors this season. I'll tell you a little bit more about that here coming up. There's the snap to Pfizer. Little shovel pass over to Hyman, and he runs his way out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3 yards to go. What a play. In singles, Anthony Tran secured a semifinal win before falling in the championship match to Bradley Neal of Shiloh Christian. Brandon Wynn was defeated in the semifinals but ended his freshman year by placing 3rd in boys singles. In doubles, it was a all-PA final with Jack Lewis and Noah Becker defeating teammates Nathaniel Bird and Jake Rogers. The overall team score was PA 17 and a distant 2nd, Shiloh Christian with 8.
That was another jet sweep or handoff to Joe Hyman, who looked like he might actually pass it, but he decided to keep the ball and got stopped right where he got stopped the time before.
There's Pfizer. He's got the snap rolling out to the right side. Pass is complete to Witcher. He picks up the 1st down and a little more.
Good play by Pfizer there. Just run out just far enough to make sure you can see your man and put the ball in his hands.
I'll tell you about the Bruins, the Bruin girls tennis team and how they did here in just a few minutes.
The offense has just decided, hey, we're not going to give you any time to.
Right. So there's the snap once again. Immediate pass fake. He's going to instead pitch it across to Hyman. He's going to pick up 5, let's say 10, make it 12. How about 13? How about 15? That's when he finally gets stopped. 15 yards, 1st down to 1st down.
Have you ever considered a job as an auctioneer?
Once or twice.
Yeah?
Hey, but no. That's hey, better, hey.
I got 5, I got 10, 15, 15.
Hey, so wing.
So Zarius Woods is out there. He's next to Pfizer.
Oh my, somebody's down by the crowd mic. There's the snap to Pfizer, handoff to Woods, and he gets a shove in the back. Goodness gracious, Zarius Woods out there. I think he wants somebody to hit somebody.
Oh, let's hope he keeps it PG, huh?
Right.
Do we have the quick on the trigger, the cut? Okay. The producer says, I'm ready to cut him off.
Unfortunately, we don't have a delayed broadcast. Twins stacked on either end. There's the snap. Pass goes across to Dylan Allison, and he makes his way over to the chain gang and just about takes him out.
Goodness gracious. So
bring up second down and about 3 yards to go.
You know, it's almost like after Azarius Woods had that fumble recovery and, he ran the ball, and Coach Kelly's almost like Coach Kelly thought, hey, I forgot about him. He knows how to run with the ball.
He can do that too.
He can do
This time he has triplets stacked on the left side, and how about a timeout from the Red Raiders? Well, that's a perfect opportunity to let me finish telling you about the tennis team. In girls singles, Bella Tan fell in the semifinals but secured a third-place finish. Joyner Love won her semifinal match before falling in the championship match to defending champion Sydney Rogers of Valley View. In doubles, Caroline Chambers and Lily Hawkins lost in the semifinal round of Valley View in a heartbreaking 3-set marathon match. Teammates Julianne Antuaco and Jamie Antuaco won their semifinal match against Nashville before winning the girls' doubles title with a 6-2, 6-2 victory over Valley View. The overall team result was a 15-11 win for PA over second-place Valley View.
Way to go, Bruins.
No doubt. So here, these following Bruin players were recognized as all-state tennis players. That's Anthony Tran, Noah Becker, Jack Lewis, Brandon Wynn, Nathaniel Bird, Jake Rogers, Julian Antuaco, Jamie Antuaco, Joyner Love, Bella Tan, Caroline Chambers, and Lily Hawkins. Congratulations to all of the Bruin tennis team for an awesome effort.
So Bruins looking at 2nd and 3 to go. They are in the
Caldwell Toyota red zone. You certainly are. Looks like you've got, I think that is Bruffett out there. No, it's not. That's still Pfizer.
Doesn't matter. That's Jalen Witcher in the end zone after an end around.
Witcher.
Touchdown, Bruins!
I was watching the other direction. They had me fooled.
I was like, is he going to talk?
Where'd it go?
Is he going to tell him?
Where'd who go?
He's over there.
Right?
He's over there by that blue tiger. I'm sorry, lion.
He's over there by the lion.
By the blue lion. So the Bruins now leading once again, bring it back up to a 10-point lead with 5:59 left in the third quarter. They are going to attempt the extra point. I still think they need to put the big T behind it, though.
Right.
There it is. The kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
So 30-19 here in Tyler, Texas, as the Bruins got a bit of a dogfight going on.
Well, how about this one from the Bruins golf team? Freshman Anna Kate Nichols finished tied for second place. The high school golf overalls yesterday at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Her score of 79 was a stroke off the lead. The future is bright for this young lady. Congratulations, Anna Kate. Oh, Christina wants to say what? Oh, she's like, no, I'm not talking into that microphone. That was one of hers in first grade.
Don't touch me.
No, I don't want that microphone.
Oh.
We need a write-in. We need all of the fans to write in demanding Christina get on the air.
I mean,
we're all on board. She's the one that's not. The Bruins lead this one 30-19 with 5:59 remaining in the third quarter.
Dale Pino is out there now.
If you're just now joining us or recently joining us and you're like, how in the world are you in the third quarter? Well, this game started at 6 p.m. down here in Tyler, Texas. So here comes Dale Pino. He's got the ball on a tee at the 40-yard line. Let's see what kind of a kick he gives us.
Waiting for that whistle.
I'm going to go with the super juicy swirly sour. That's the one he kicked.
And the Red Raiders make the smart call and say, we're not touching that one.
No, that looks sticky.
Nope. So the ball goes out of bounds, the flag goes in the air, and the Red Raiders are going to start with the ball at the 45-yard line, they say.
Boy, I tell you,
nope, they're gonna.
That yard marker is bright.
It is.
It is really bright.
Well, and I was wondering if it was connected to the scoreboard, but it is not. I don't think, at least not this one.
It's not. I've noticed that because this one will not be updated while this one already is.
Okay, yeah.
So, like right now, it says 1st and 3. It's 1st and 10 over here.
And there's the handoff by Bruckner. He gives it to Harris. Miller, he's up the middle, and he loses a shoe.
Ran
not
right
before
out of
he
his shoe.
Gets to the 24-yard line, deep in Bruin territory. That's a 26-yard run that he just took off on. Bruins didn't know what hit him there. It's Jamarian Miller. I imagine he's well over 100 yards rushing on the night. Let's see here.
Wow, Little Rock Christian has 31, while Hall has 7. How'd Hall score? That's a good one. 6 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Jamarian Miller is now at 131 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Red Raiders. Again, unofficial. Bruckner in trouble.
Oh, yes, sir.
That was a blown play as
yes, sir.
Liam Dick brought him down. He had Luke with him there to help him corral him. And they have their work cut out for him as they lose 8 of those yards that Miller just ran off. So Bruckner, he looked like he was trying to hand the ball off, and there wasn't anyone there.
There's nobody there, yeah.
Nope.
Second and 19, 4:45 remaining in the third quarter.
Here is Bruckner in the shotgun. There's snap. He's looking deep, and he's got a man, and it is caught. That is number 5 for the Red Raiders in the end zone. Touchdown. That is Nick Bennett. I think that's only his 2nd reception on the year for a touchdown, and not.
Wow.
I'm not sure how accurate the statistics were, but I'm not sure that Bruckner had a snap this year before coming out in that previous series for the Red Raiders. So they put it back in single digits as they're trailing 30-25. Do you know what they call when a score comes out that no one's ever seen before?
What?
Scoregami. I don't know why, but it's an NFL thing. There's people obsessed with it.
Really?
Yep. So there's a snap. Bruckner
It's a low
not
snap.
going anywhere, and he's going down.
He had to pick that one up nearly off the turf.
Yeah, so, when a score happens, it's never happened in the history of NFL.
Right.
They call it a scoregami.
Wow.
And it's, this has happened. This is new.
That is interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah. Well,
if you had asked me, I would have thought that's when somebody, prints out a scoreboard and makes something cute out of it in paper.
Well, while we wait for this kickoff to happen, I'm going to talk a little bit about Hug and Haul.
Do it.
Hug and Haul Equipment Company is the answer to your industrial and construction equipment needs. We can help you with sales, rental, parts, and service with full service locations serving Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and right here in Texas. We take ownership of each customer's needs and will work to ensure your demands are met. You can trust Hug and Haul for all of your construction, industrial, aerial, material handling, and light equipment needs. Go check them out if you need any of those. So with 4:32 left in the third quarter, the Bruins have a tenuous 30-25 lead. Going to need another one of those nice drives they had the previous series rather.
Well, I just found Sarah and John Gorman out there, out in the stands.
Fan stands.
Yep.
Here is Baxter. Set to kick it. He boots it into the arms of Joe Hyman. He catches at the 20. He's at the 25, runs out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
And I wonder if that they've actually been told, don't, because a lot of times they'll not return that very far, and I wonder if they're just being told, hey, play it safe.
Play it safe, yeah.
On these returns.
I imagine they are, especially with one designed to, hey, we're going to limit how many yards you can get.
Right.
We're just going to gift you the ball essentially at the 30-yard line. It's definitely a potential for a big hit.
Right. Yeah, and of course big hit. So and there's a flag prior to the snap. I wonder what in the world's going on here. Let's find out.
Illegal substitution on the offense, breaking the huddle with more than 11 players. 5 yards, still first down.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, there's 11 out there.
You can't do that.
There must have been a
Somebody came out after the huddle broke. 4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. He has one receiver on either end. The snap goes directly to Hyman, and they're running around the right side of the field. He's going to pick up 2 yards.
And a big hit.
And a big, giant hit.
Oh.
That looked like it was number 20, Labrendo Flowers.
Once again, I mean, you see how fast this Red Raider team is. The fact that they're able to keep up with Joe Hyman on what looked like something that he normally would have picked up quite a few yards. Instead, he picks up 2.
Actually, it's a loss of. Oh, no, excuse me. You're right. I'm like, wait a minute.
They gave up those 5 yards of their own accord, unfortunately.
This time he has twin receivers on either end. Hyman's still in the backfield. There's the snap to Pfizer. He's looking to the right side. Likes the right side. He's going to throw it out there. There's nobody there to catch it, except potentially one of the Red Raiders.
Yeah.
I think he had Dylan Allison about 10 yards shy of him.
So Bruins looking at 3rd and 13 here. Got a lot of work to go. They're quite deep in enemy territory. Pfizer's going to have trips to the left, actually a cool quad to the left and a single receiver to the far side. I believe that's Joe Hyman. There's the snap. Hyman's looking to his left. He passes it to Cooper White, who gets a catch, gets on the board, and he is brought down after a gain of about 10 to go. So it's going to be an Aloft Hotel's 4th down conversion attempt here. 4th and 3 to go with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Going back to the offense, you got 4th down and 3 yards to go. Here's Pfizer. He has 3 receivers on the left, 2 to the right. There's the snap. Looking to the right side. The pass is out there. It's complete to Witcher, and he's got the first down and a couple more yards. Coming in clutch.
So Jalen Witcher certainly does seem to be the safety outlet here.
Right.
That's a huge 4th down conversion there, and Aloft Hotel's 4th down conversion, mind you.
I think that was 3rd, wasn't it?
No, it was 4th.
Oh, well,
Yep.
Down there they had 3rd.
Oh, well,
See, that goes back to what we were talking about a minute ago.
They're too busy fascinated with their shiny objects.
There's Pfizer in the gun. He has 3 receivers on the left side. They're going to swap places. There's 2 on the right. Nope, he says, no, you need to be right there. We're good. There's the snap. Looking to the left side. Pass is out there. It got tipped, I think, but it did get received by Witcher, and the Red Raiders pick him up off the ground. I think they were going to march him back somewhere, but they blew that dead. But he picked up, looked like about 6-7 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 3.
Once again,
it's not a dance.
Once again, getting get our 3rd man in the booth.
Right.
Even though he's nowhere near the booth.
I don't even know where this microphone is. It was provided by the facility. We just plugged it in and let it roll. I like it.
So let's put it by Jim.
Right. There's the snap. Handoff to Hyman. He's going to come back to, let's see, he picked up 2 yards. Not quite have the first down, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
I'm just going to start calling him Old Jim. Chiming in on what the defense needs to do.
Why is it Jim?
I don't know.
Okay.
That just seems like a Texas name.
Okay.
Jethro, maybe?
Come on, man. Everybody knows Jethro's from Missouri.
Oh. I thought you were going to say NCIS, but.
No.
No. All right. 3rd and 1 here.
3rd and 1. He has twin receivers on either end. Hyman on his left in the backfield. There's the snap. Little play action to Hyman. He's going to pass that one, and it's complete to Dylan Allison, and he's at the 5. He's got the touchdown for the Bruins. 2 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Big night for Dylan Allison. That is the 2nd touchdown for him. That might actually put him right close to the 100-yard mark for yards. That's catch number 8. And Charlie Pfizer's doing a little bit dealing now. I feel like he's got a comfort zone. He's had a few hiccups, but that's number 4 touchdown number 4 for him on a well-placed pass to Allison as we see the extra point go up and through the uprights.
It's good.
37-25. Bruins capitalize on that turnover.
What a job they're doing tonight. So Dylan Allison's pass from Pfizer was, let's see, that was a 47-yard play, wasn't it?
Let's see what the stat man says. Stat boy. What you got for us? Let's see here. 48 yards. Joe Hyman has 159 yards receiving on the night. He only has 32, so he is, let's see here, 14 yards shy of breaking that 1,000-yard mark.
Wow.
Well, this is game number 7.
Yes.
So.
Well, I think this is game 6, where the very first one was a scrimmage against Bryant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think it's right.
No, they're 6-0, so this is game 7.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
Don't mind us, folks, just doing some.
Just making sure that somebody's paying attention. There's
Seelig.
That was an interesting kick.
Yeah, it took a bounce, but that was number 40 for the Red Raiders, just waiting for it.
So he's fielded it there at the 49-yard line inside Red Raider territory.
See if I can put a name to. That's Carson Gallagher for the Red Raiders, making the smart choice to just go down with the ball. So here is Bruckner again out there for the Red Raiders. There's a snap. He hands it off to, I believe that's Donnell. No, that's Miller again. He's got running room, and he is tripped up. That was
Jalen McKinney.
Again, just
got him by the ankle.
Shoestring tackle, yep. Otherwise, that was going for 6. So Red Raiders sitting at the Bruin 34-yard line after that run.
1 minute, 48 seconds remaining in the third.
Thank you, sir. And Brockner's got receivers, 2 of them on the far side and a running back on either side, and he hands it off to, let's see here, that was Miller, and Bruckner once again having issues with the snap as he is, someone may have to correct me on this, but I think this is his first time seeing real action in a varsity game. I mean, it's as good a time as any. It's not a conference game for them. It's an out-of-state opponent. You know, might as well break him in then. So Bruckner fakes the handoff. He's under pressure. He jump passes, and it's intercepted. That was number 10 himself, Harrison Lane, with number 5 on the year. And he saw that one, read that one right into his arms, jumped in front of the intended receiver, and the Bruins take over at the 23-yard line with just under a minute left in the third quarter. 12-point lead for the team from Arkansas. So here is Pfizer. He's got 4 touchdowns and 332 yards under his belt so far tonight. He's got twins on either side and a running back next to him. He pitches it to that running back after faking a screen pass. Joe Hyman's off to the races, and he is going to pick up 15 yards before he's taken down at the, still in Bruin territory, at the, they're going to put him at the 40-yard line. That was a forward pass, so Joe did not pass the 1,000-yard rushing mark quite yet. Here is Pfizer, got trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Bruins moving right to left. Here is Pfizer standing, looking deep. He passes to Cooper White in double coverage. Cooper White got wrapped up with the defender there. That was Eric Sears that, or sorry, Aaron Sears that was on the coverage, and it almost looked like Cooper White initiated the contact there, just trying to maybe make sure that Sears couldn't get to the ball, but They said it was incidental contact, so here is Pfizer looking at 2nd and 10. Got trips to the far side, twins to the near side, empty backfield. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Pfizer. He's just going to run straight up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. That's the second time they've attempted that tonight, and it was a little more successful than the first time. Bruins offensive line doing a much better job of keeping the Red Raider defensive line at bay so far in the second half. Pfizer seemed to be running quite a bit in the first half. Here's Pfizer in the shotgun, and we got a hug and haul timeout. No, I'm sorry, that's the end of the third quarter. So we're heading to the fourth. Bruins leading this one 37-25, and I believe we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to PA Live.
Senior Jalen Witcher is our Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. Coach Kelly says that Jalen is one of the most hardworking and respectful young men at PA. He has a tremendous attitude and is always available to help anyone that needs it. He carries that same attitude into athletics, in football, and wrestling, where he is a state champion in both sports. There is no doubt that these traits help him succeed in everything. Please join us in congratulating Jalen Witcher, the Bowen Heffley Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week.
We are back. Let me tell you a little bit about Akel's Carpet One. Of course, they're our sponsor for the halftime show, and at Akel's Carpet One, they can get it for you at wholesale. That's not just a slogan at Akel's Carpet One, it's their real money-saving story. You get the lowest prices on carpets, floors, and real wood cabinets. They have nationwide buying power, low overhead, and local ownership that make all of that possible. Don't shop at the home centers or online when you can shop local and get the best wholesale prices. At Akel's Carpet One, we make it beautiful for less. AkelsCarpet1.com.
So now the Bruins moving left to right here into the direction of our camera.
Looks like Pfizer again. He's got triplets on the left. Twins on the right. There's the pass. It's complete to Jalen Witcher. He's across the 10 to 5 touchdown. Jalen Witcher. There is a flag all the way back here at the 46.
He may have been beyond the line of scrimmage, I'm afraid. Yep.
He's actually looking to our sideline. Let's hear what he has to say
He
about
might have been telling him, hey, well, we'll see. Yeah, they're all marching backwards. So
yeah,
I'm afraid Pfizer he was rolling out, and he didn't realize how far he'd rolled out. And unfortunately, the markers were on the far side, and he was running towards the near side and didn't have him, in a line of sight to see where he shouldn't have gone, or see where he could let go of the ball, rather. I do want to correct myself on something while they get that figured out down there. Bruckner, this is not his first game. He's had 2 games under his belt, but he's only had 6 passes.
Forward pass beyond the line of scrimmage on the offense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That one hurts.
Loss of down. 4th down.
Wow, that does hurt.
That one does hurt. So it is. I did not realize it was 4th down now.
Well,
they did lose a down.
Yeah,
but still,
lost it down, yeah.
I didn't realize it was 3rd down on that last play.
So it's 4th down, 9 yards to go, 11 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
Got an Aloft Hotels 4th down conversion attempt on your way.
All right, here we go. Pfizer has 3 receivers on the left, pulled in tight, 1 receiver on the right. He has the snap, rolling out the left side, looking to pass. Still looking. Oh, and he threw it, and it got deflected right there.
Another turnover on downs for the,
of course,
Bruins here.
This one's more dangerous because they're at the 41-yard line inside inside Bruin territory.
Yeah, well, and that's the 2nd touchdown that's been called back tonight for the Bruins.
Yeah.
Because of a penalty, and that's just, they haven't had as many, I feel like, as they've had in recent games, but they've been real costly.
Right.
Yeah, they've only had 5 penalties tonight, but 2 of them have cost them touchdowns. So here is Bruckner. He hands it off to Donnell, and Donnell gets away from one defender. He is brought down at the 35-yard line, gain a 6 there for the Red Raiders. That clock is ticking. 11:30 left. What did Jimbo say?
I don't know. I was listening to him. I looked down, and Fuda he made that tackle, and I looked to see that it was, of course, carried by Donald, and Fuda tried to give him a hand up, and he shook his head and got up, and Fuda gave him a clap on the back, and he slapped his hand away.
Speaking of which, Donald just picked up a first down as he ran for 15 yards there. The Red Raiders almost maybe into Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Just almost.
So here's Bruckner.
Yeah.
In the shotgun. He hands it off to Donnell. Donnell's looking for big run number 3. He does not get it. He does gain 2 or 3 yards.
Liam Dick got him that time.
And
yeah, that's funny. Apparently in the very last play, Josiah Johnson tried to help him up as well, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah, competitive spirit, I guess.
Right.
So here's Bruckner in the shotgun, hands it off to Miller. Miller's looking to run it far. He does not, as he is tackled after a gain of maybe 2 yards. 3rd down and 4 to go for the Red Raiders here.
He stopped that time, I think, by Josiah Johnson.
Not surprised. So here is big couple of downs here. I'm just assuming that the Red Raiders are not going to settle for a field goal as they trail by 12, and a field goal wouldn't do a whole lot for them. No, because it'd still be a 2-possession game. There's a flag in the air. Let's see what they say.
Illegal substitution on the offense. 12 men in formation. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Red Raiders decide they're going to have the costly penalty of their own, so they're looking at 3rd and 9 to go. With
9 minutes 46 seconds. I think we had the same idea here.
Yep.
9 minutes 46 seconds remaining in the game. Bruins lead 37-25.
Here is Bruckner in the shotgun. He's got Donnell to his right. Bennett line to the near side. Bruckner's looking deep. He launches it deep, and it is incomplete. Well-defended pass. That was Harrison Lane on the coverage. First it looked like Harrison might have pick number 6 of the year, but he was just lucky to keep it out of the hands of intended target. I believe that was Davian Butler. Yep, number 23. He's number 2 receiver for the Red Raiders on the year. With 9 minutes, 34 seconds left. Bruckner's in the shotgun. He's got running backs on either side. It's a bobbled snap and a bobbled handoff, and Bruckner is lucky to come away with that, as that's a turnover on downs. Excellent defensive job by the Bruins there.
Well, and what looked like it was supposed to be kind of a shovel pass, and the person receiving it saw that the ball was on the ground, gave up on the play, turned around, and when he gave him the shovel pass, it bounced right off his back.
It's, at that point you have to wonder, okay, the guy saw the ball, wasn't going to jump on it because it's not going to do any good. It's 4th down. But I guess maybe he was hoping Bruckner would be able to pick it up and do something with it. So here is Pfizer in the shotgun. He's got twins on either side. Bruins looking to put another 7 or 8 or 6 or how many ever they decide on here. Try to put this game out of reach. There's a snap. There's the handoff to Hyman. He's up the middle. He's going to pick up 6 or 7 yards, probably 6 yards before he's brought down. Good job of pushing the ball forward by him.
It's 2nd and 5. One of the Red Raiders ran out of his shoe again.
Number
2 shoes lost if you're counting.
Number 55, he's hobbling off the field, and we're going to have a hug and haul timeout on the field.
I think that won't last very long since he came off already.
Well, he went down, and then he got up, and I looked away, and he was getting up, and he was doing the exact same thing he was doing, and I had a sense of deja vu.
Just under 9 minutes left in the game. There's the snap to Pfizer. He's looking to the left side. The pass is out there, and it's complete to Cooper White. And he is – oh, and there's a fumble. Wait.
It is a fumble.
Yes, it is.
He made a football move, and I don't know if he fully had control of the ball, but he moved enough that they couldn't dispute that.
Goodness.
Costly turnover there. And
that was recovered by Jeremiah Sheffy, junior linebacker for the Red Raiders. 8 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in this game. The Bruins lead 37-25.
I'm looking to see. It is Bruckner coming back out there. I'm looking to see if Adams is, if he's hurt or I don't see him on the sideline. Oh, there he is. He does not have a helmet on. He may be.
There's the snap. He's looking
There's
to pass, and it gets
batted
deflected.
pass. That was Romelo Bell.
Nicely done.
Got up in the air and slotted that one down.
Well, it's not hard to get up in the air when you're 6'2".
Well, he looked like he was taking notes from Liam Dick last week.
Right. It was 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders.
Here is Bruckner back out there. He has got Miller and Donnell on either side of it, single receiver on either side as well. He's going to give it to Donnell, and Donnell is going to be wrapped up. Excellent tackle by Josiah Johnson there. That's no gain. That's 3rd down. That's 8:29 left in the game.
And
Red
counting.
Raiders
Yeah.
trying to capitalize on this turnover.
Real quick from the Crown Trophy live fan feedback, Coach Madison Taylor's family watching from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm not even going to read that, but Hatim, the answer is no.
Here is Bruckner. He is stepping back in the pocket. He's looking deep. He's not finding anything. He is not going to launch it. He is going to get sacked.
Wow, the first one to make contact there was Luke Witham. I think he got finished off by Romelo Bell.
I don't want to say Liam Dick, maybe. But it was he's trying to figure out his thought process, whether to let go of that ball or not. What you got for us?
Well, I've just got some exciting information, and but I want to wait till I've got enough time to get it all out there. So let's wait till after the next play.
All right.
When they turn it over on downs.
There's the snap. 4th down. There's a big bomb from Bruckner, and
Don't
Dylan
touch it.
Allison
Don't.
with the interception.
Oh, here he comes.
He's going the other direction with that. He's looking for the end zone. He's at the 50.
There's a flag coming
and
in
they're
late.
Going to say block in the back as.
Yeah, there's another flag coming in late. That's 2 of them.
He got
both
a
right there.
little too excited there. Dylan Allison having himself a night.
Yes, he is. I tell you what, while we wait to hear what the officials have to say about that one, listen closely, folks. We want to bring you Bruin basketball.
Ooh.
Did you hear me just then? We want to bring you Bruin basketball. But this is a self-sustained program. PA Live does not get any funds from the school. Matter of fact, sometimes we're able to put money back into the school. So in order to make that happen, we have to have a certain number of sponsors before we can make anything happen.
40 of the defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
The basketball coaches, girls and boys, have gotten together and they picked out 13 games this year. We want to bring you those games live. If you are interested in sponsoring Bruin basketball on PA Live, reach out to me directly at joshua.carroll@pulaskiacademy.org, or you can text us on that live fan feedback, and I will reach back out to you this weekend or later next week.
I have questions about it. I'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
7:17 left in this game.
There's the pass from Pfizer to Cooper White. He's across the 35, the 40, and makes his way up to the 45-yard line where he is stopped after picking up the 1st down.
So, same camera crew?
Yes. Yeah, we'll have Popeye. You and I will be there.
Same idiots, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
same people that annoy you every Friday. Same great producer.
Yep, amen.
This time he has twins stacked on either end, but it gets handed off to Joe Hyman. He's across the 50, the 45, and gets brought down to his knees at the 42-yard line. Another 1st down for the Bruins. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left.
And that's 1,000 yards on the year for Joe Hyman.
Wow, there it is. Joe Hyman gets 1,000 yards. Twins stacked again this time. Hyman in the backfield on Pfizer's right side. First and 10, 6:31 on the clock, counting. There's the snap, handoff to Hyman. He works his way to the left side of the field. He's across the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, and he's forced, I'm not sure whether it was down or out of bounds.
I think
at
they're
the
saying down.
22. Another first down. That's 3 in a row for the Bruins.
Well, give it to your workhorse there. 6:14 and counting. He did go down before going out of bounds. 6:10 left in this game. Bruins looking to walk away with another on-the-road win.
This time he has 3 receivers on the right, 1 to the left, Hyman in the backfield. There's the snap. Hyman runs off to the left. Pass is out there to Witcher, and he was covered up right there in the end zone and couldn't bring that pass in.
Witcher looking for number 2 on the night.
Yep. And our sideline reporter, Grant Swindle, sends me a text saying, yep, and I'm going to be there too.
Oh, no.
So, again, we need your help to do this. We've got a specific money goal to make this happen. But if you are interested in sponsoring Bruin basketball on PA Live, we've got those 13 games picked out. We need those sponsors. Just let me know if you're interested. There's the snap to Pfizer. Hand off to Hyman. He's crossed the 20, the 15, the 10, and he gets brought down at the, looks like the 8-yard line where they're going to mark that one down. It'll be first and goal inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
5:45 and counting, 42-41 left in this ball game. Bruins looking to put it out of reach here.
I'm really excited about this opportunity, and hopefully we can make it happen.
Yes.
Hopefully we can. We get a lot of folks asking, hey, why don't you cover this sport? Why doesn't
I mean, any other sport out there that y'all want, go find some sponsors.
That's the key.
I mean, I don't know how golf would work, but sure, why not?
I don't think we've got the equipment for that. There's the hand. No, it's not a handoff. It's a pass.
Goodness.
That looked like it was intended for Cooper White, but it led him by about a yard or two.
That stops the clock at 5:12.
I think the band out there dancing might have had a better chance at catching that one.
Aiming for the tuba.
Right.
Got distracted by the tuba. That thing's shiny out there.
Well, and they got some kind of moves.
So it's 2nd and 8. Or 2nd and goal.
This time he has 3 receivers on the left, pulled in tight. 1 receiver on the right, tight. And Hyman in the backfield on Pfizer's left side. From the shotgun, there's the snap. Looking to pass to the right side. Pass is out there, and it's in the hands of Jalen
They're
Witcher.
saying touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
No
flags.
Number 2 on the night for Jalen Witcher, and the Bruins capitalize from the Caldwell Toyota red zone. Can I tell you all about Caldwell Toyota?
Please do.
All right. At Caldwell Toyota, they're passionate about helping drivers find the vehicle that's right for them for the most affordable prices possible. That's why we carry such a large selection of new Toyota models, because whether you're looking for something sporty, efficient, versatile, family-friendly, rugged, or all of the above, we are confident that we have a new Toyota model here to meet all your needs and then some. Here is Pfizer. He lofts it in the air, and it is incomplete to Jalen Witcher. As I was saying, visit Caldwell Toyota online at caldwelltoyota.com. Another one of our sponsors that, hey, maybe they could join in on the basketball.
Well, that's what I plan on reaching out to all of our current sponsors, but I want to get it out there as soon as I can. I've got to finish putting together our sponsorship guide. And so we've got a list of great opportunities that they can take advantage of if they want to become a part of this inaugural season. Hopefully, like I said, we can.
When would the season start? When do we need to?
I don't even remember. Don't ask me things like that.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
know.
Don't put him on the spot.
December.
December. There you go.
Our producer, once again, whispering words of wisdom in my ear.
Just let it be.
Right.
So with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left, the Bruins have made it a 3-possession ball game here in Tyler, Texas, looking to have their 3rd win over an out-of-state opponent. Oh, we got
it's different. Maybe that's Jane.
Jane and
Jim and Jane.
Me, Jim, you, Jane.
That's Tarzan, dude. Come on, man.
Oh, I know. Wait, okay. Now, interestingly enough, not going to go for the onside, or not going to boot it deep.
They've got it placed on the ground without a tee.
I expected to see it.
The stitches are faced upright. Oh, he acted like he was going to tie his shoe and then swept kick it.
Oh, goodness.
Gave it kind of a sweep over to the left.
He did.
And let's see who comes out of the scrum
the Red
there.
Raiders did.
Yeah, I think you're right.
One of them, I didn't see who it was, but he was smart enough to jump out in front of that 10-yard mark.
Right.
Just get it before. Because then you force the Bruins' hands, and, if they touch it before it gets to 10 yards, then it's going to be a penalty and Red Raider ball. So.
Does she have a megaphone?
Goodness gracious. Jane. This is when I wish we had the student cameras to try to
find who it is, yeah.
Yes. So here is Bruckner in the shotgun. He hands it off to Donnell, and Donnell is up the middle for a gain of maybe 3 yards. He is stood up, does not go down, but does not go far. So 2nd down and 8 to go. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Bruckner hustling back out to get the next play going. I'm sorry, that is Bruckner.
Don't forget, next week back at the at Little Rock Christian.
Ooh.
That'll be interesting game.
Here's Bruckner looking deep. He's going to let it go
Whoa.
deep. He's got a man deep, and it is in and out of the hands.
That was close.
Intended target was Ladarius Newsome. It's the first time he's had a shot at the ball tonight. So the rumble in the rock.
He's covered up by Cameron Mercer. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cameron. Is that what we decided on, Rumble in the Rock? West Rock Rumble? I don't know. We had a few suggestions last year.
Yeah, we did. I'll have to go back through the text messages and see what we found. But
then we got distracted by that awful.
We got distracted by all of the awful.
Yeah. So here is Bruckner. He is under pressure from Johnson. He's going to just throw the ball out. It was intended for Nick Bennett, but really he was just getting rid of that ball as Johnson was hot on his heels. 4:22 left in this ball game. Another 4th down for the Red Raiders.
How about this one? I'd love to be with these two. JT and Tom Phelan streaming the Bruins at Fireside in the Ouachita River Bottoms. Go Bruins.
Ooh.
I'd love to be out there.
Good night for it, yeah. What's that weather there?
I bet
What's
it's
that temperature?
Nice and cool. How about this one? Hey, babe. Excuse me. Hey, Miss Carol. All of the little Bruins at home would love to hear Mrs. Carroll on PA Live, signed Diane Lafferty on behalf of Little Bruins.
Here is Fuda chasing down. Bruckner forces a fumble, and the Bruins take over on, a fumble, downs, whatever you want to call it. It's 39-yard line in Red Raider territory with 4:16 to go.
Nice place to be.
Yeah.
If you're going to force it, that's a great one to do.
Yeah.
Let me catch up on some of this Crown Trophy live fan feedback. Let's see. Good evening from Monroe, Louisiana. My wife makes me watch football in the carport. Oh, man.
There's nothing wrong with that. The weather's good.
Yeah, if it's nice enough.
You got a big enough TV.
Jason Walton says, PA is playing so good. Go PA. Harrison Lane, you are a beast. Let's see. Dylan, you're having a great game from Miss Schuster.
Okay, I need some help with the Bruin calls. I know the defensive Bruin call, but I need the offensive Bruin call.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Because, here is Zarius Woods up the middle, and he is going to go down after a gain of 1. He got tripped up by someone. So 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Bruins leading 43-25.
4 minutes exactly on the clock and counting. Send us your thoughts. Who should get the offensive Bruin Claw from the Crown Trophy Bruin Claw this week?
There's 2 I have in mind.
All right.
I don't know if I want to. I want to hear from the people first before I tell the 2 that I'm thinking, because I want to see if everyone's leaning the same way as I am.
Right.
So here is Woods waiting for the snap again.
There's the snap. Little play action. It looks like he's going to pass it. He does to Cooper White. He gets tripped up and stopped at about the 23-yard line. Nope, they're going to say it's the 24, but it's still a first down.
Now, does that count? Surely that's not a senior play.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Zarius Woods,
I don't know that I recall him throwing it very often.
No, he's doing it all tonight, though. So 3 minutes almost exactly to go.
Go Bruins from Lackland Air Force Base. We have folks saying, how can we send a donation? I'll let you
well.
know. I will most definitely be in contact.
So here is the
Looking to see who actually receives that snap. That's going to be Joe Hyman. He runs the left side of the field across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Nope, they said he stepped out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So they're definitely inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone.
Yeah. Zarius Woods out there leading the way with the big block.
2 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Again, he's doing it all. Oh. So, Bruins appear to have this game handily.
Yeah, hopefully.
Just
unless the wheels completely fall off.
They're inside the Caldwell Toyota red zone. This game tonight has been brought to you by Arkansas Family Dental.
There's the snap. Little handoff.
It's Caleb Nichols.
No, that's Josiah Johnson.
It's Josiah Johnson.
You're one number off. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Touchdown, Josiah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Caleb is actually out this game because he was injured last week.
That's right.
So he is still not playing this week. I believe he's got an injury still. So he's sitting out. And you've also got Josh Cady on the sidelines in a boot.
We're a little late on. I was going to say we're a little late on these injury reports here. Isn't that what we have Grant for, though?
Well, I mean, he lets us know when they happen during the game. But,
okay.
We knew about those already. But, yeah, no, that's Josiah getting one in, and I'll bet that was his senior play. So the kick is up, and it's good.
Certainly wanted to get in that end zone. He did. So 50 they have doubled him up now after what it was essentially a close game for most of the night. And the Bruins have just run away with it here in the last quarter.
That was a great job. And go ahead and put those points on the board. Let's see. PAT is up, and it's good, 50-25. I think we're all caught up. You got all the spots in. We're good. All right. We'll just keep it right here then. Why not?
2:34 to go. Ooh, Raising Cane's. We're getting a Raising Cane's in Little Rock.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually already in. They just got to get it functional.
Did we get that one? Okay. I'll get that in a minute.
All right. But, yeah, it's going in over by where the old University Mall used to be, and then before, I guess, where the Sears used to be. Right over by the doctor's building.
Let's see. Mark Henry, as head cheer dad, has missed seeing the cheer team tonight. Let's go, Bruin cheer.
Wondering about that.
There's the kick, and it's going to go bouncing. It looks like it was going to go out of bounds, but instead he's going to pick it up at the 10 and try and field it. I'm not sure that was smart considering how much it spent on, going sideways.
Josiah Johnson, so excited about that touchdown. He was like, I want that ball back.
Right.
He went right after that.
So they're gonna place that one at the 15. That's where the Red Raiders will start over. Let's see. Here are some of your votes. We've got Dylan Allison. You can add me on that list.
Okay.
Jalen Witcher, Joe Hyman, Dylan for defensive claw. Bruin claw should go to Dylan. What a great game. Way to go, Bruins. Logan Amsler says, go Bruins from Flippin, Arkansas. Chris, Pam, Logan Amsler, Beth Yockey, and Robert Yockey.
Oh. Goodness, Brugner handed off to, I did not see who. That was number 24 for the Red Raiders. Rashad Ellis, he was stopped pretty quickly after he got that ball.
Bird and Bump chiming in from the heart of Pleasant Valley. Go Bruins and go Josiah.
So 2:05 to go in this game.
Let's see here. Watching the Bruins from Rogers, that's Brenda Walton.
There's the pitch to LaDavian. Did I see that 23? No, that was Kaysen Carpenter who got the pitch. He did not. He didn't go too far. Picked up another yard or two for the Red Raiders as the clock is now under a minute and 40 to go.
That's our 2-minute warning.
Here come the Bruins and the handoff to Rashad Ellis, I believe, again. and he is not going anywhere. It's 4th down and 7 to go.
Bruins are looking great. Nice game, Charlie Pfizer from Uncle Rob in Houston, Texas. Molly Kate says, "Go Cooper." Kimberlings watching from Greystone.
Here comes
PA
the
will
punch.
also be close, always be close to our hearts. Great game, Bruins. Emmy also says, "Go Bruins," and "Go Cooper White." Go Bruins tuning in from Chile, Fargo, North Dakota. Josh Jones, class of 2010.
There's, excuse me, there's the punt, and it bounces at the midfield, takes the Red Raider bounce to the 40, down to the 39-yard line, where the Bruins will take over with 45 seconds to go, leading 50-25.
Let's see. Let's go, Josiah Johnson. We love you. Go, Josiah. Vaughn Seelick on extra points and kickoff, right? I mean, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah?
That's very fair.
I mean, he hadn't missed an extra point tonight, so.
Hot Springs says, "How about a little love for the O-line?" Chris Scrivanos.
They definitely pulled it together in the second half. They had a bit of a rough first half. Pfizer was under a lot of pressure, but, yeah, they definitely showed up, and they're a big reason why that score got doubled up in the second half.
Got another vote for Woods. Here, this time he has triplets stacked on the left side. He's going to pass to the left. That pass is complete to Nick Giesel.
That was Davis Hossel.
Davis Hossel passing that time. Let's see, what are they talking about on the side?
Man, that's so frustrating. Nick Giesel should have had that big touchdown earlier in the game and just could not, or they got called back by the penalty.
Do you see a flag on the field?
No.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh,
there
okay.
it is. The umpire was standing in front of it there.
Interesting.
Let's hear it.
No flag.
No flag for targeting on the play.
Oh, well.
Interesting.
39 seconds to go.
If there's no flag, why say for targeting?
Well, yeah, just say there's,
say
no,
there's
flag
no flag
on the play. Don't
Yeah.
get people wondering, and
Yeah.
don't rile folks up. 39 seconds to go.
I've never done that from the public address mic. There's the snap. Handoff immediately goes to Reed Terry.
Ah. And he picks up a first down.
I think that's right. That was 13, right?
I thought that was 19. That was Will Hawkins.
There you go. That does sound. That sounds more along the lines of what would happen. Grant Swindle has killed it with the updates from the sidelines.
There's a handoff to Sam Ryans. He finds a little room on that left side as the clock ticks down to 0.
That wasn't just my comment, by the way. That was from our Crown Trophy Live fan feedback. Let's see. This person says, "Thanks. Way to go, Harrison Lane," from Stacy and Cindy. "My friend's son is Harrison Lane. Go Bruins. I sent this half, and y'all can't even announce it." Actually, I did announce it. Rewind and go listen to it. And that's it. I finally caught up. And that's the end of this game. The Bruins take it away 50-25. Have you got anything for us? Or you want to wait and let them catch up to the end?
No, I'll go ahead and get some stats. Yeah, I was waiting to see. I think that does it, though. So Charlie Pfizer finished 31 of 51 on the night for 373 yards and 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Nolan Bruffett went 5 of 7 for 57 yards. Let's hope he's doing all right after that nasty hit earlier in the game. And Azarius Woods had 1 pass for 15 yards, as well as Davis Halsell had 6 yards passing. Joe Hyman had 100 yards rushing, exactly 100 yards rushing unofficially, on 17 carries. And let's see here, Joe Hyman had 176 yards receiving on 17 receptions, 1 touchdown. Jalen Witcher had 8 receptions for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dylan Allison had 8 receptions for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Cooper White had a quiet night with only 4 receptions and 42 yards. Nick Giesel had 1 reception for 6 yards. He should have had a touchdown. Got called back. But all's well that ends well, as Fuda Shinkawa had 7 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Josiah Johnson with 7 tackles. Liam Dick with 5 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Azarius Woods had 3 tackles and 1 interception, although I feel like he had a few more than that. But tackles. Cameron Mercer with 2 for the birthday boy. Dale Pino with 2. Harrison Lane with 1 and 1 interception. And Dylan Allison with an interception for himself as well. Bruin Claws.
Yeah.
Once again, Charlie Pfizer is going to be the runner-up.
Okay.
He's coming on strong. He had a good game last week. Had a bit of a rough first half, but it looks like both Charlie and offensive line really put it together in the second half. Offensive Bruin Claw going to go to Dylan Allison.
Okay.
It's not often you get to say you had 2 touchdowns and an interception to go for the night. And then on the defensive side, and then also I should add the huge touchdown catch in that far corner of the end zone there that really kind of set the tone for the Bruins going forward the rest of the game. Speaking of setting the tone, Azarius Woods certainly set the tone early on with the interception, the fumble recovery, had a big run out of nowhere. Just none of us saw coming and picked up, let's see how many yards. He had
and then it passes a quarterback.
He had 2 runs for 17 yards, and he had that pass as quarterback 100%. I'm sure that's huge in the QBR, for those of you that keep up with that. So there are your Bruin Claws, Dylan Allison and Azarius Woods. Good job, gentlemen.
Well, before we sign off, I do want to say that this broadcast is copyright to Pulaski Academy 2020. Any rebroadcast without permission is strictly prohibited. Please contact me directly if you would like permission. In the meantime, that's all from Tyler, Texas. Bruins walking away from this one 50-25. We'll see you back in Little Rock next week on Friday as the Bruins head over to Little Rock Christian to take on the Warriors.
Gormans, y'all have a safe trip back. Anyone else that's listening over there, safe trip back.
We'll see you soon.
Yep.
In the meantime, thanks for watching. Good night, good luck, and 73.